Everyone, welcome to the club. Writing some good poems to help you earn a stub. Now it's time for Monica's writing tip of the day. Did you realize we're all inside a game? Am I talking to life, or is it fat sheets of paper? Who you picking as your wife? It doesn't really matter. You have the same perspective as me. It's all just a game. Regardless of our decisions, it'll always end the same. They're all faking master already, so I'm really not to blame. I just untied the knots, but sorry you had to see that. What a shame. I know you're not the
Hello, rat members. Sorry for the rat pop scare. Welcome to Doki Doki Summer Times. We're here to experience once again, and I'm actually very excited for it. This mod has just continually grown on me exponentially. My liking of it, that is. So I'm very excited to see where we're going today. Especially considering that, much like last time, the game stops right before the festival. But at least the festival was an event that we were supposed to see in the original game. Now, I don't know where the mod's going. And it's a very good length, apparently, since we're only in Act 2 of Act 3. Of 3 acts, I mean. So that makes this quite a bit longer than the original game, actually. And I'm not sure where the hell we're going, but I'm very excited to find out. Oh my goodness, excuse me. But yeah, this is my my self-written Monica song called Save Me, Just Monica. I know, I'm so cool, chat. But anyways, let me go ahead and get the game open so we can see what's going on here. Alright. Binyan! Why do you play baby games? I want oh my god, they're Vine Sauce fans! Oh my goodness. That is fucking amazing. I can't believe that. I was not expecting a Vine Sauce reference on the cover of Doki Doki Blue Skies. What? Oh, man. Welcome in, Maz. Alright, let's see where we left off. We left off right at the beginning of Act 2. Like, literally, we have not done anything yet. Gyat? More like Bin Gyat. Oh, that is so fucking awesome. That immediately increased my reputation of Doki Blue Skies just for the Vine Sauce reference alone. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Binyot, why do you play baby game? I want you to shoot. Okay. As the sound of my alarm makes it as the sound of my alarm makes its unwelcome presence in my bedroom, I can't help but wonder, do I even need an education? Dog, what do you mean by this? What do you... Oh, you mean like college? I could totally just become a video game streamer. Okay, what are you fucking talking about? I mean, I know I'm a video game streamer, but I have a full-time job. All right, buddy. Reluctantly, I sit up and stretch. I just hope I don't run into any of those pricks who ruined our festival. For real. That festival still boils my... Oh, and it's mostly Natsuki's fault. Like, don't get me wrong. The festival going bad already was bad enough. But they were going to make it through that. Maybe even bond over it and pursue and realize that they just need each other. But instead, Natsuki had to be a bitch. Like, my God. With no exaggeration or room for debate. She was just being truly vile, toxic, and fucking black-hearted, mean. Almost evil. Like, why? Why did you have to be like that? That made me upset, if you can't tell. But anyhow, let's continue. Why is there no music? Not to mention, I hope they aren't giving any of the club members any flack. Especially Sayori. At least Sakurai is cool. The teacher? Surprisingly, Sayori is already there by the time I arrive. Good morning. Okay, Uncle Grandpa. Sorry. I give her a mockingly suspicious look. You know, for someone who sleeps in a lot, you sure are chipper in the mornings. Hey, am I not allowed to be happy? Of course you are, Sayori. Ready for another super exciting and totally not boring day at school. That sounds like something that I would say to somebody in the morning. Because I fucking always am sarcastic. I'm dripping with sarcasm at all times. Ready as I'll ever be. How about you? It could be worse, I guess. I'm enjoying history a lot, actually. Sakurai is a really good teacher. I fucking hated history, by the way. I don't know why. Well, I guess there's some parts of history that were kind of interesting. But generally speaking, I did not enjoy history. As a matter of fact, it was actually always my worst subject. Oh yeah, I remember you saying. We're pretty lucky to have him, aren't we? Are we in the same class as her? I don't know. Definitely, I didn't think anyone could top Makoto last year, but Sakurai has somehow managed to pull it off. Is Sakurai supposed to be a reference to, like, Masahiro Sakurai? I guess it helps that history is a decent subject. I've always preferred those kinds of subjects myself, too. What do you mean? You know, Japanese, history, anything that isn't math or physics. I was always good at math and physics and bad at English, which is really fucking weird looking back because I'm always had a very good vocabulary. I'm good at grammar. I'm good at analyzing stories. I think there's just that the way that they taught English and the teachers I had were just so fucking awful in English. I just couldn't stand it. Like, not to mention the things they focus on in English are always like so stupid compared to like what you should actually be paying attention to, in my opinion. I guess that's not entirely the teacher's fault, as there's like the Common Core or whatever. But whatever. American School Center, right? Still not much of a science kind of girl, eh? Nope. I didn't think so. You're always better than me when it came to the more creative subjects, though. Looking back, when we helped each other out with our homework, I guess we covered each other's weaknesses, huh? We sure did. Really? That's funny. Remember we used to doodle on each other's work, too. Even handed in that science homework once, and you didn't even realize I'd drawn a bunch of animals all over it. Bro, wait a... Did you get sold out? Kobe says, I love reading old books. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, the books that they choose for English are always so fucking boring. That's a shame, because I actually like reading, if it's a good book. There was some interesting books we read, but that was by all means the minority. Sayuri laughs just as school looms in sight. Huge, major announcement, chat, okay? Major announcement. Monica is joining us for the stream, as you can see here. I wish I could, like, keep her in the back, but I don't know where I would put her. There's not really anywhere to put her back here. Like, what am I supposed to do? Fucking hold her for the entire stream? Can she sit on my... Can she sit on my shoulder? Monica, can you sit over here? Oh, no. I don't think it's gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm holding my shoulder up so she doesn't fall. Alright, well, I'm so sorry, Monica. Fuck. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I want her to be in the stream with us. Fumo, the plush. She's beautiful. Oh, look, her ponytails. I hooked her with her ponytail on the back of the seat. That's crazy. But I think if I go back to sitting regularly... Oh, look it! She's here! She's here! It's a little awkward, but she's here. This is totally worth it. Monica, my shoulder pain later, it'll be all worth it. All worth it for Monica. All right, let's continue. Anyway, Sayuri laughs just as school looms in sight. Her giggles, coupled with the sudden remembrance of that silly memory, causes a warm feeling to wash over me. I totally forgot about that. My science teacher, on the other hand, well, let's just say he didn't expect a bunch of cats, rabbits, and dogs to be on that worksheet. Oh, well, at least he didn't catch you, I guess. Well, we were learning about evolution, so I guess you drawing all those animals was fitting, right? Of course, it totally wasn't me just getting my revenge from you pulling the planets prank. Oh, that was something I'll never forget. Oh, you mean the Uranus joke? The fact that Sayuri can't help but giggle when she hears the name is testimony to how truly child she is at heart. Hey, I still laugh a little bit at Uranus. A little bit. Yes. I grin at her, although she initially tries to pout. She can never hold an angry face, even when she's joking. This is so wholesome. I really need it after that last one, because my God! My heart hurt from that last one. Back when we were first learning about the solar system, I heard about what was so funny about Uranus from a classmate of mine. Sayuri, being blissfully ignorant at the time, asked me what was so funny about the planet's name. I told her to ask her mother how Uranus was looking. And she actually did. Distinctly, I can remember being in utter hysterics when her mother was both confused and was both parts confused and stern with her daughter for apparently asking such a rude question. That's insane. Definitely one of my little personal victories. Come on, you have to admit, we got each other good. Anyway, I'll catch you at lunchtime. See ya. Bye. So childish, I love it. As I make my way over to my classroom, the typical school scene greets me. Guys, this new text box is so nice. It's making me smile. I'm here, chat. Taman, you missed the Uranus joke. I'm so sorry for your loss. Students of varying ages make their way to wherever they need to be. No doubt bracing themselves for the drag that is Monday morning. The sounds of chattering and laughter fill the atmosphere as I spot a familiar face. Occasionally, a teacher admonishes a laggy student. What does that mean? Like delayed student? This has to be written by a British man. I'm just saying. Like who uses these phrasing for these kind of things? No doubt reminding them to not be late for homeroom. Outside my classroom, I peer through the window. Is this like a new semester? What is this? I'm a little confused. Is this... Why does it feel like such like a new thing and not just a normal school day? Like, was there a break? Maybe it's just... Well, no, because this isn't directly after the festival. What? I don't know. I don't know. Outside my classroom, I peer through the window. There's a few of my classmates there already. Sakurai himself looks like he's only just arrived. I don't remember what voice I gave him anymore. Oh, it was like the English dub Sakurai Nintendo Direct voice. It's like makes me laugh because it's so cheesy. Ah, Ratsmith. Good morning. How was your weekend? Morning, sir. Not bad, not bad. Haven't woken up that early on a Saturday for a while. So I figured I'd make the most of it. Would you believe me if I told you I spent it enjoying the outdoors and getting homework done? There's a mischievous twinkle in Sakurai's eye as he answers. Why, Ratsmith? Of course I would. After all, given your impeccable history with handing in homework on time, I would be hard-pressed not to. Is that sarcastic? I don't know. On the topic of... Oh, so maybe he is just a good student. It's the alternate timeline MC where he's, like, actually not a bitch. On the topic of handing homework in time, what am I... Also, if you haven't noticed on the face cam, there's a different light source than usual. I don't have the fish tank background like I do when I'm playing another kind of game. But I got a light that shines blue like ocean water behind me while I'm streaming. I probably should update the fish tank at some point, but I didn't get around to it, but whatever. It's fine. On the topic of handing homework in time, one of my classmates noticeably fidgets. I'm willing to bet he hasn't done last week's assignment. Granted, there may have been 1 or 2 times where I was actually guilty of the very same thing. So it seems like it's just after the weekend. I thought it was like a break or something. I think Sakurai is fairly relaxed about missing the odd deadline. Ah, fucking Monday. I checked the clock hanging on the wall. It's almost time to start. I want to see Monica! Where are you? I miss you! I want to check on her. We haven't seen her since that day at the festival. I mean, I guess the main character has, but we haven't. I just don't know if she's okay. It's almost time to start, and a few last-minute stragglers hurriedly make their way in. Most people are here at this point, and Sakurai is sitting by his desk, a pen between his fingers and a thoughtful look on his face. Emmy hurriedly makes her way past the door into her seat next to me. Kind of ironic how she's on the track team, yet still the last one in, which Sakurai picks up on. Ah, Emmy! He leans back in his chair as Emmy looks up at him with as innocent a face as she can muster. Oh, it's this girl. I don't remember what your voice was, girl. She looks very innocent. I'm gonna give her like a... Yes, sir! I don't know what that voice is. Kawi says, Monica ain't no ditcher. Yeah, Monica's strong-willed. That's true. Monica's very strong-willed. Ain't that right, Minika? We got Miniko here with me. Lil Kah. This is Lil Kah. Alright? How is it that a member of the school's track team is the slowest one to arrive? Light chuckles filled the room. Sakurai's banter with the students. It's always amusing to witness. His, like, delivery that I gave him with that line makes it seem like this is like a satirical, like, bad anime dub. I don't know why. I just imagine like a bad laugh track afterwards, and it just makes me crack up. Bruh, Minika. She's beautiful. I'm going with Lil Kah. She's Lil Kah. Ain't that right, Lil Kah? Yeah. Well, I'm not technically late, am I? She does have a point, sir. See, even the class rep is on my side. What are all these new characters? Come on, Shiori. What happened to respecting authority? You're Shiori? I'm not the one who makes the rules, sir. As if on cue, the bell rings, and a moment after, Emmy slips into her seat. That bell? That bell makes me so nostalgic. The bell at my school was annoying as shit. Cutting it pretty close. Now that everyone is here, let's get started. Now, believe me when I say that the First World War is one of the most interesting things you'll ever study in school. I beg to differ. Although your science teachers may beg to differ. So, a conflict involving nations from all across the world, continent to continent, with soldiers as well as civilians involved in the fighting, it truly changed the geopolitical climate for many of the combatants involved. As he talks, his trademark enthusiasm shines through. It's almost like he was born to be a teacher. Now, can anyone tell me the year it started? Bonus points if you can explain how it began. And before anyone asks, no, bonus points does not mean exemption from homework for a week. I can't help but smile at myself after hearing the mixture of groans and laughs from the class. Maybe Monday morning won't be so boring after all. Are we gonna get a new Merber? If you mean a new one of these guys here. Oh no, you're talking about in the literature club. Maybe Shiori or Emmy? I don't know. But I might get a Yuri plush. The rest of the lesson passes fairly quickly, and before I know it, it's lunchtime. You're looking a bit livelier. Sakurai has that effect on us. We're also learning about the First World War, which is pretty interesting. You're right, it is. Although it's so sad thinking about all those soldiers who died. In such horrible ways, too. For sure, they were hoping it would be a war to end all wars. Yet 20 years later, they were at it again. Yeah, it's true. I'm so sorry. It'll never happen again, Lil Kah. Alright, you good? You good? She's good. Anyway, how was your morning? What subject did you have? Physics. In the morning. Ratsmith, that's so unfair. We should have a subject I enjoy on a Monday morning. Sleeping isn't a subject, though. Hey, I like Japanese too, you know. Japanese, history, even stuff like English. You know, seeing this background is reminding me of Doki Summertime, that scene with Monica on her route. I fucking love that scene. It hits me. It hits me. Crisis averted. Yeah, she's okay. Monica's very understanding. Isn't that right, Lil Kah? Yeah, she said right. Japanese history, even stuff like English. Oh, this was her. These subjects where I can express myself a bit more. You know, given how you're in a literature club, it all makes sense now. As in why you prefer subjects like Japanese. More creative subjects where you can write stories, poems, that sort of thing. Yeah. Plus, I don't think I'll ever need to work out of the area of a triangle in real life. Well, I really hope not. Whereas stuff that we learn in Japanese helps with writing poems. Although I don't think the teacher was happy when she found me trying to write a poem in her class. But it's not my fault, right? She looks at me with puppy dog eyes in that moment. And it hits me just how adorable Sayori can be. Those big blue eyes. It's impossible to say no to her. And, wait a minute. Where's this coming from? Huh? Yeah, no, definitely not your fault. Anyway, what's that you've got? I motion to the food in front of her. It's fairly obvious what she's eating, but I needed a quick change of topic to cover whatever it is that just came over me. Oh, he's having feelings? He's having feelings! It's almost like he's a human being. And Sayori's adorable. No offense, Monica. You're the best. You're more adorable anyway. Duh! You mean this? It's a cinnamon bun. What's up with Sayori and cinnamon buns? Is there something in the game that references this? Because, like, there's so many Doki mods that, like, call something about Sayori being a cinnamon bun. Is there a line like that in the game? Because I've rewatched so many playthroughs and I don't remember that. We're very delicious. Sayori, I couldn't get a word of that. But I'm guessing you're enjoying it. She loudly gulps down the sugary delight. Oh, fuck. Maz, you might have to make cinnamon buns tomorrow. Sorry. Yeah, it's just so yummy. Do you want to try some? Can't hurt. As she tears off a piece and reaches forward, I'm struck by how soft and warm her hands are. Oh, he's getting horny, chat. I'm just kidding. It's only a brief moment of contact, but it's enough to ignite that weird, warm feeling within. Ah, he loves her. He loves her! Snap out of it. I pop it into my mouth and savor the sweet taste filling my taste. So this must be really different if you go after Yuri or Natsuki, because I bet all these scenes probably would be Yuri. Probably, right? I imagine. Maybe. Matt says, fuck, I don't have any. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Remind me to get some of my own. I'm planning on tactically snacking on these during class this afternoon. That's one of my ways of getting through a boring school. Hey, snacking through school is good. There is actual research that says that chewing food while in a class and eating is actually really good for learning. Did you guys know that? So next time your teacher gets on you about eating in class, tell them it's actually statistically proven to help with learning. And you are simply using it as a strategy for learning and not just an excuse to eat. Oh, come on, Monica, I'm so sorry. All right. I gotta get her hooked on better. I gotta find I'm gonna have to make like a patch that I can like have her on my shoulder. Like a little shoulder seat or something. All right, we're good. We're good? We're good. That's one way of getting me through a boring school day. Well, if it works, it works. This dude. Hey, we gotta take care of Lil Kah. Just like that, the alarm rings, signifying the end of a lunch break. Back to it. You know, eating lunch outside like this would be so fucking nice. Waving goodbye to Sayori, we make our respective ways to our classrooms. I forgot about this little transition. It's so adorable. Wait, so wait, next day? We didn't see the literature club? I want to see the literature club! Let me see the literature club! Anyhow. Thankfully, it's a Friday, meaning the tempting allure of the weekend beckons. Just one more day to sit through. It's Friday already? Goddamn! They're skipping through this. Is it just gonna skip to another weekend with Sayori? Like, I wouldn't complain, but like... I want to see Yuri and Monica, specifically, because Natsuki pisses me off this mod. As Sakurai explains the origins of the war, my mind can't help but drift away. Who was it who decided that we have 5 working days, but only 2 days off? That seems really unfair if you ask me. Yeah, I think that there's like a study that says that people that work 4-day work days are actually way more productive and relaxed. Oh, that's what he's saying. A 4-day week and 3-day weekend sounds so much better. Yeah. I know Sayori would definitely agree. Probably not Monica, though, given how hard she works. Speaking of Sayori, I wonder what she's up to. What about speaking of Monica? I've noticed that she's been on my mind. Sorry, I know it's Sayori route, my bad. I noticed that she's been on my mind a little bit more than usual, even when I was at home just playing video games in an effort to procrastinate on my homework. Knowing her, she's still probably doodling instead of paying attention. Then again, I'm daydreaming myself. I guess shorter attention spans are something we both suffer from. It's a little on the warm side in here anyway. And Sakurai wouldn't mind too much if I spaced it out, right? Spending more time with Sayori recently has made me think. Backstory? This is interesting. Also, Zyka's not here, and she was looking forward to it. Let me send her a quick message. I just texted the worst typed message of all time, by the way. Dad. Hey, Ratsmith! Don't run too far off ahead! Don't ask me why I gave him that voice. I don't know if I can know. Sorry? Oh, it's a kid. He's a kid. I'm still giving him the voice anyway, because it just sounds hilarious to me. Sorry, Daddy. I just want to play. Mom. Such a ball of energy, aren't you? Don't worry. Your dad and I will keep an eye on you. Oh, and here's some money. Buy something from the ice cream truck. Would you like us to come with you? No, it's okay. I'm a big boy now, remember? Wow, as a kid, I was always too fucking scared to go by myself. Of course, darling. How could we ever forget? Dad grins as he reaches out to affectionately ruffle my hair. Of course you are, son. Now go out there and have fun. I barely hear him as I take off, bound towards the ice cream truck. As I'm lining up, my mind runs crazy at the thought of all the different flavors and choices. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, mint. It's great. The line shuffles forward and I dig into my pockets and bring out the money. They've given me more than I need for the ice cream. Oh, I know where this is going. He said last time that Sayori and him met the first time at the park at an ice cream truck. That's what he said. Awesome. That means I can get more than one. Quickly look around me, trying to spot my parents. They're sitting on a bench, chatting away. They won't notice. Ah, yeah, it's the best day ever. Huh? Who's this? Standing to the left is a young girl. She's looking sadly at the ice cream truck in front of me. Wow. Look at tiny Sayori. It's so adorable. Her hair looks so luscious for someone so young. Holy shit. Why is she looking sad, though? All the other kids are happy. She should be happy. There's ice cream right there. Hey! The girl jumps a little. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. She turns to look at me, giving a wide smile. Huh? Wasn't she sad just a minute ago? It's okay. I'm Sayori. Hi, Sayori. I'm Ratsmith. I, saw you looking sad. Do you want some ice cream? That makes me happy when I'm feeling sad. Ice cream? For me? You'd buy that for me? Sure. My mommy gave me too much money. I would have got 2 ice creams for myself. But you look sad, and I don't like seeing my friends sad. Sayori looks at the floor. She looks kind of shy. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, come on, which one do you want? Ooh, thank you. This MC is so nice. Holy shit. Lil Yor. Lil Yor, if you will. Yo, what up, Lil Yor? Yo. Sorry. Oh, thank you. This is the one with the long name. The cinnamon to me? Yeah, okay. I handed it over to her, taking mine from the ice cream man. Chat, how'd I go from playing like surreal horror games to this? Thanks again. That's okay. Do you want to be friends? Her eyes light up and she shows me a bright smile. Okay. You want to go by the swings? I'll race you there. Hey, no fair. Hey, you didn't say when to start. Wow. Thanks for being my friend, Ratsmith. I'm new here and I don't have any other friends. No problem. You're really cool, and it's nice to make a new friend. Ah, there you are. Hi, Bobby. Say's mom. Say. That's a funny little nickname for her. Say. What's up, Say? I never thought of that one. I always said Sayo. What do you think of Say, Monica? You like Say? No? What about Cinnamon Bun? We'll call her Bun. That's fucking weird. Anyways, I see you've made a new friend. Who might this be, Sayori? That's Ratsmith. He got me this cinnamon popsicle. Ah, did he now? She was looking really sad. I thought I'd cheer her up. That's very nice of you, Ratsmith. Sayori, do you mind explaining to Ratsmith why you didn't have any money for the popsicle in the first place? Do I have to? Come on. Okay. I was being a bit naughty earlier. Mommy told me not to eat all the candy before dinner yesterday, but I just couldn't help it. So she said I wasn't allowed to get a popsicle today. Indeed. So she was being punished for it. Oh no, is she angry at me? I'm sorry, I didn't know she was in trouble. Although I'm glad you made a new friend, Sayori. Uh-huh. She laughed softly. Man, Sayori really looks like her. Don't you worry, Ratsmith. You were very kind, and it already looks like you two are great friends already. It's okay. Whew. Ratsmith. What? With a sudden jolt back into reality. Ooh, here goes gravity. I realize I'm back in the present. Given the way Sakurai is looking at me, he clearly noticed me dozing off. Whoops. I'm going to assume you fell asleep because you stayed up late doing some reading about the war. Yes, sir, of course. World Peace Achieve Coffee says, wow. How's she on this side? Alright, she's fine, right? No, she's not fine on this side. Damn it! I need to find out a situation for you, Lil Kah. I want you to see the screen with me. Oh, man. Alright, there we go. Alright, she's fine, right? Move test? No? Okay. Yeah, this isn't working, Chad. This isn't working. This isn't working. No! Sorry about that, Lil Kah. Alright. Well. Come on, stay up. Stay up. I gotta have my hand on the keyboard. Alright, I think we're good. And you'll be able to answer this next question without any difficulty. I gulp. Yeah, he got me in a trap there. Let's hope it's not too unreasonable. Can you explain to me how Great Britain got involved in the war? Okay, this one I actually know. I vaguely remember Sakurai talking about this yesterday. Luckily, I'm able to answer his question satisfactorily. After what feels like an eternity, a wry smile appears on his face. The late-night study session really paid off, it seems. He shoots me a knowing smile. I weakly grin back. That was close. Luckily, by the time I woke up, most of the class has already passed. Just how long was I out for? Anyway, as the bell is about to ring, I figured I should finish my lesson before it rings, for once. Even though I'm confident that you would rather learn about the intricacies of the war than go to lunch. As if by a stroke of fate, Sakurai's stomach rumbles. He wearily rubs his face and laughs dejectedly. Well, if that is an example of Deus Ex Machina, then I don't know what else is. A smattering of laughter fills the room. Class dismissed, everyone. Wow, whoever wrote this mod seems to be a very gentlemanly man. He likes the simple things of life. Even his, you know, whimsical and witty teacher. No more peek. Never mind. Oh, no, we're keeping Lil Kah here. We gotta keep her. Everyone begins packing away their things and heading for the door, no doubt eager to refuel after the morning session. Shit, I'm not sitting up straight in my chair. It's hurting my back. I need the... Monica, it's important for my back posture to sit up straight, I have to say. Damn. Alright, we're good. She's good? Okay, she's even better. She said she's better than before, because my back is happier, which makes her a happier Lil Kah. Alright. Ratsmith, a word if you will? No, damn. Why do I get the feeling this has to do with me falling asleep? As the last student flies out, I gingerly approach Sakurai's death, a hint of resignation in my gait. Don't worry, there's no need to look so worried. You're not in trouble for anything like that. You had me scared, sir. I think every student dreads hearing those words. Can we have a word? Or can you see me after class? Oh. If it's any consolation, Ratsmith, you'll still fear those words even after graduation. No? Mischief at university, sir. Now, that would be telling. Anyway, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I just want to know how you were getting on in class. With the course, that is. Oh, well, it's going pretty well, I'd say. History is one of my favorite subjects, and World War I is an interesting topic. Plus, your teaching style really fits well with me. I'm, sorry for falling asleep in class. It's a little disrespectful. I just had a late night. There's a knowing look in Sakurai's eyes as he dismissively waves away my apology. Not to worry, Ratsmith. I know high school can be a trying period, especially when you have a lot going on. Besides, you answered my question correctly, so it's fair to assume you at least have some idea of what I'm talking about. I can't help but grin at him. With the friendly, understanding aura he emanates, sometimes you forget he's a teacher. Although, if you could try and refrain from falling asleep again, that would be much appreciated. Although his tone remains light and friendly, there's an edge of sternness to his voice. Guess it must be pretty disheartening as a teacher if one of your students falls asleep in your class. Oh, yeah, of course. What happened again, sir? Good. Well, I just wanted to check up on you. You're doing well, so I'm satisfied. Do let me know if that changes. I'd be happy to assist where I can. Man, where the fuck were these kind of teachers in my life? Now, I shouldn't be denying your well-earned lunch break. Thanks. Have a good one too, sir. With a nod, he dismisses me and returns to his desk. As I make my way to the courtyard, I notice Yuri sitting by herself, lost in a book. Yuri? As I approach her, I pause. Should I ask her to join me? She does look a little lonely, and we're still friends, right? Of course invite Yuri! I want to talk to Yuri! As much as I think Yuri is someone who is comfortable being by herself, I think it'll be all nice to have some new company during lunch. Besides, she gets along with Sayori and I. She really looks lost in thought. Never without her books, is she? Hey, Yuri! I haven't seen you in so long, Yuri! Where have you been? She jumps slightly, eyes widening at the sudden disturbance. Oops, I forgot she startles easily. Oh, good afternoon, Ratsmith. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. It's okay. I was just very immersed in this book. I was going to invite you to sit with Sayori and I, but if you'd rather be left alone... The pensive look crosses her face. Get the feeling she isn't used to social invitations. Me? The one and only? Are you sure? I wouldn't want to disturb your conversation. Don't sweat it, it's fine. Ah, Well, if you're sure. I laugh as she packs up her things and follows me over. I wonder if this has to do with the first decision where we approached Yuri instead of Natsuki in day one. And that it's coming back now. I do wonder. Leading the way, I spot Sayori in the courtyard and take a seat opposite her on one of the benches. Yuri follows suit. Hey, Yuri. How's your week been? It's been enjoyable so far. Learning a lot of interesting things. It's definitely stimulating. Although I am glad it's the weekend coming up. Yes, Sayori and I are with you on that one. How about you too? How has your week gone? It's been okay. Some lessons are kind of boring though. Still trying to wrap my head around some of the stuff we're doing in math. Japanese is going well though. We've been looking at literary techniques and how they can apply to poetry. So I think I might be able to try new stuff with my poems. Can I see some of them, game? I want to see the literature club! Oh? Well, I look forward to seeing that, Sayori. Yeah, same. Monica will probably appreciate it too. Speaking of which, we're having a meeting with the club after school today. Yep, we'll be focusing on what to do for Halloween. Wait, was there like a break from the club or something? I don't know. It'll be a lot of fun. Ender Raiden says, OMG, Blue Skies. I love this mod. I am enjoying it so far, I have to say. The writing is surprisingly really good. I'm pretty new to Doki mods, but I'm a long stayer. Trust me on that one. Ender Raiden, because my golly, I have a list of like 20 mods I'm going to be doing soon. That's right up your alley, eh, Yuri? How so? Well, Halloween is all about horror, right? And your poems typically focus on darker themes. Ah, yes indeed. She smiles dreamily. I guess the day dedicated to horror is like a dream come true for her. That's true. Oh, so we're in fall now, I guess. There's definitely a lot of room for creativity when it comes to that genre. I agree, but I think people fuck it up often. I feel like horror is hard to make good in the modern age, but I do like a good horror book more so than a good other genre. It's like if you can do it well, it's peak. But if you can't do it great, it's just kind of mid. Horror is ever so expansive. I don't like that stuff too much. Sometimes it can get really scary. That's the point, Sayori. Ooh, not a big fan of fear, Sayori. The way Yuri talks cracks me up. Sorry, that didn't sound too ominous or weird, did it? Ooh. Not at all. I've always admired how you stick to your interests. It's really cool to see. Don't worry about it. Ah, well that's reassuring to hear, I suppose. Makes for some nice variety in the club, Yuri. The bell rings, cutting off our conversation. Well, time to get these last few hours over with. See you both in the club. See you guys. She cheerfully waves. Until then. Oh, we're finally getting back to the club? And Rain says, just want to check you do have the censor on nudity, right? I better. Oh, thank goodness. I don't want to get taken down. We want sex scenes? Twitch doesn't want. Twitch is evil. I want to see them so badly. Not for horny reasons. I'm just really fucking curious. I wish there was a way to just have like a censored, like a blurred screen, but like I could still get the text. All right, the sext, if you will. As I open the door, the familiar sight of the girls greets me. Maybe for the YouTube version, I don't know if I'm making a whole YouTube series about this. At least the archives are up. I don't know. I'll think about it. I might. Although Monica is missing, it's a little unlike her to be late, isn't it? Then again, she was tardy that one time during my first week at the club. Hey, everyone. So wait, was the club out for a week? Is that why we haven't been seeing it? Or have they just not been showing it? I don't know. I'm a little confused on that. Hey! Natsuki, you pissed me the fuck off last time. And now you're giving me this cold greeting, Natsuki? Woo! You're stimulating me in a negative aura, Natsuki. She says, hi. The girls have pushed a few desks together and are sitting in a row. Sayori on the left, Yuri in the middle, and Natsuki on the right. I wearily flop next to Sayori. Hello, Ratsmith. How were your last few classes? About as fun as the last few classes on a Friday could ever be. While school can be a wonderful place to learn new things, I'll admit that a weekend break is always appreciated. It's nice to have a long break. For sure. By the way, does anyone know where Monica is?
We were just talking about that. She was the one who set up this fucking meeting and she's late for it.
She rolls her eyes.
I bet she's playing the piano or coming back from tennis or whatever her latest hobby is.
What is this envy, Natsuki? What is this jealousy dripping from your fucking words? Calm that jealousy down and keep it in a cage, please. As she says that, the door opens and Monika comes bursting in, an apologetic look on her face. Oh, side view, Monika! I haven't seen you in so long! Sorry. I'll keep this one brief, don't worry. Sitting at a desk from us, she pulls out her laptop and fires it up. There's a silence as the machine whirs to life, along with a slight anticipation. Unfortunately, there's still a trace of tension in the air, undoubtedly stemming from everyone's memory of the festival. It's not particularly prominent. The club still has a laid-back, cozy aura, but there's just enough that serves as an uncomfortable reminder. So, has there been a break throughout the week? Because I don't know. I get like the feeling that like it hasn't been hosted for a while. I guess I was naive to think something so serious would get brushed over so soon. Especially the argument between Natsuki and Monika. Yeah, for real. It wasn't even really an argument on Monika's part. She was defending herself from a fucking brutal onslaught that was uncalled for. It wasn't even an argument. Monika was literally just like Natsuki. And then she was just silent as Natsuki verbally abused her. Like, argument, no. Harassment, yes. Taemin says sex. Kawi says Natsuki hates that she has a flat ass. The withdrawal symptoms are palpable. Yeah. Flatsuki. Oh, I've never thought of that joke, and I've been streaming Doki all this time. Nonetheless, Monika, with all her charms, as the confident leader, is quick to move things along. Okay, everyone. So, as you guys know, Halloween is coming up. Sayori and I were talking. How does a Halloween party sound? A Halloween party?
Didn't think you were much of a party girl, Monika.
No, not that kind of party. I mean, if we held a little event here in the school. Yeah, we could share scary stories, dress up, that sort of thing. Yeah, that sort of thing. Sayori gave me the idea. We could all write horror-themed poems in the spirit of Halloween. This sounds awesome. Oh, they better do this. I really want to see this. As expected, Yuri's eyes light up. Natsuki, on the other hand, doesn't look convinced.
Scary poems. Meh, not really my kind of thing.
Well, see it as an opportunity to try something new and grow as a poet. It would definitely be interested to see what you all come up with. See? That's the attitude. Wait, was that... Oh, that was Yuri talking, sorry. It would definitely be interesting to see what you all come up with. See, that's the attitude to have, guys. Plus, it's been a while since I've done anything for... I can sense the tension in the air between Natsuki and Monika. Oh, man. I was initially against it at first, but Sayori can be pretty persuasive. And I think I should be able to find some time for it. So, what do you guys think? A Halloween event, huh? Much like Monika, it's also been a long time since I've done anything for this festivity. Really? You ain't done nothing for Halloween? Most of my Halloween memories come from the pranks Sayori and I would pull on each other back when we were children. Oh man, this MC and Sayori were really close as kids. Although a distant memory, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't fun. Yeah, it sounds cool to me. I'm in. Although we've got to tell ghost stories too. You know, go all out. I think that's a wonderful idea. You know, unfortunately, I'm not currently friends with anyone from my actual childhood. I'm friends with a few people from my teenage years, but like no one from my childhood, surprisingly.
Of course you would, Yuri. Yeah, okay. I get to scare the crap out of you with my scary stories.
Yeah, right.
I'm down.
Bro, her story's gonna be so goofy. I kind of look forward to seeing what it's gonna be. The real horror is being stuck with Yuri in a closet. Oh no. Here's like a drop in deuces. BRB, guys. Oh boy. Okay. Thanks for your first chat message being that psycho. It wouldn't be a Zyka moment without that. Yay, it'll be fun, guys. Just have one question, though. You said we hold the event here in the school. Assuming we'll do it while it's dark. Wouldn't the school be closed? Yeah, it's a good point, actually. Unless we did it at one of our houses. I don't know if we'd have enough room, though. Unless you planned it on, like, breaking into the school after hours. Well... Oh, the moment of silence, along with Sayori's tone of voice, is incredibly telling. No way. You honestly let Sayori talk you into that, Monika? Eventually, I told Sayori I was fine with it. I'm still on the fence about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, could we host the party at one of your places? Natsuki?
No! It's a pretty cool idea to break into school. Gotta have that rebellious teenage spirit, right?
Why? But what if we get caught? Oh, we get in so much trouble. Sorry, Yuri, but I'm with Natsuki here. Really? The MC comes off like such a basic guy. I'm surprised. Grandma lurking. Payman says Natsuki talking Monica into giving her admin so she can get cat ears. Oh my god. Taman, we should watch more of that guy tonight because I fucking love that guy. Wouldn't the thrill of potentially being caught add to the atmosphere? Besides, it'll probably be pretty creepy in here at night when everyone's gone home. Perfect place for this sort of event. I'm getting kind of excited for this now. See? I wonder if I'm gonna get a choice. Although the MC already said he'd rather break into the school. I feel like all the girls gathering up at somebody's house would be kind of awesome. I told you, Monica. Well, I was just surprised at how willing you were to break some major rules, Sayori. I always thought of you as a student who wouldn't go looking for trouble. Well, once or twice wouldn't hurt anyone. Don't let that innocent exterior fool you, Monica. Sayori can be ever so sly when she wants to be. She's got a hidden dark side, you know. Hey, don't overdo it. Break it up, you two. Well, now that's been settled, we can sort out some decorations for the room. Redsmith, please, can we carve pumpkins? I sigh. As long as you don't accidentally drop one on my foot again. I'll try. Well, that's you two sorted. How about you, Natsuki?
I could bake some cupcakes or some cookies. Put some Halloween stuff on them like spiders or whatever. They'd look awesome. And you can bet they taste as good as they look.
Yes! You're the best, Natsuki.
Jeez, all it takes is a little mention of cupcakes, doesn't it?
Yours are so good, though.
Well, I am the best.
I'm the best. I'm the best. Standing on a car, finger in the air. I got some Lil Kahs with my shoulders and they hair. Swag, swag, swag. Sorry. Sarah got that devil inside of her. That bow of hers is gonna turn into demon ears. Oh, that'd be. Oh, are they gonna have Halloween outfits? Oh, I'm getting excited now. And how about you, Yuri? Based on what you contributed for the festival, am I in the right assuming that some sort of contribution towards the ambience or atmosphere? Yuri closes her eyes, clearly in thought. I've come to appreciate how Yuri is someone who really thinks before she speaks. That's a good point, actually. Yes, I think something like that would be ideal. I'm just glad that they have the patience to wait and let her think, because some people are so fucking impatient. Like, they won't give you the chance to speak. You know, like, especially if it's somebody timid and nervous. If I notice that somebody's speaking, I'm like, please continue. I would love to hear what you have to say. Yuri in witch outfit. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's one gonna be? Okay, so Yuri, I could see as a witch for sure. Monica, I could see Monica dressing as a devil, actually. A sexy devil. Or some, like, obscure horror thing. Or, I don't know. I don't know what Monica would go for. Maybe some folktale or something? Natsuki would probably go for something cute. Like a big spider outfit or something. Or an alien. I don't fucking know. And Sayori is definitely going to be something fucking adorable. You know, like her Mr. Cow plushie. I don't know. I don't know. I'll let you know the finer details once I've settled on something, if that's all right. Of course. Well, then on that note, I think that's everything. She finishes typing and puts the laptop lid down. Wait! We should all dress up too.
As in Halloween costume?
Oh, I was just talking about that. Yep. Bit too old for that, aren't we? Come on. We used to have a lot of fun doing it when we were kids, so let's do it again. Holding on the childhood, Sayori. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we're here for. She does have a point there. I guess it could be quite amusing to see what I can come up with as well. I thought it was going to be horny. I thought I was going to... Okay. Would we be able to come in? This MC is not horny at all, surprisingly. Unlike the main MC. Got some hot chocolate on my lips. Would we be able to come in as anything? As long as it has to do with Halloween, sure. Ah, well, I don't really know if I'll have the time. Upon seeing Sayori's face drop, she hastens to speak once more. But I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'm in too.
Looks like I'll have to get creative as well. Although at the moment, the only thing I want to do now is go home and relax. Standing up, I stretch and yawn, looking at the clock. Anyway, I'll call the meeting here. No poems today, sorry. But I'm sure with your Halloween poems, we will make up for that. It's a general murmur of agreement as the girls stand up and pack away. Ready to go, Sayori? Doki Doki. I kind of wanted more of the club. Any plans for the weekend? Well, we've got to get our Halloween stuff sorted, remember? So let's head to the town and get the pumpkins and things ready. Seeing as you're lazy, I'll help you sleep in. I'll let you sleep in and pick you up from your house instead of us meeting at mine. Hey, it's not like I can help it, you know. Anyway, let's meet at noon, okay? Sounds good. See you then. As she turns around and heads inside, I can almost feel my own home beckoning. It's that wonderful weekend feeling. Ah, that is a wonderful feeling indeed. This transition, man. Oh, man. Also, Sayori, my second favorite. I'm enjoying it so far. I was actually more tempted to do the Yori route myself, but the chat wanted Sayori. And I like Sayori. Sayori is not a, you know what's weird? If we're talking my favorite characters in the Doki-verse, like mods, canon, and everything all included, Monika is definitely my number one, as well as one of my favorite characters in all of fiction. Second, I generally enjoy either Sayori or Yuri. It kind of depends. I think in the main game, I like Sayori more. But in mods, I tend to like Yuri a little more. And Natsuki's probably my least favorite, even though I do like Natsuki quite a bit. Now, if we're talking waifu, like which one I'd want to waifu and go after more, it changes a bit. Monika's still my favorite, and then Yuri, and then Natsuki. And I don't know why. I don't really look at Sayori in that way. I like her as like a wholesome best friend that makes me smile, and that I want to see happy. But I don't really like, I don't know. I don't feel the romance vibes towards her for whatever reason. That was perhaps the most satisfying night's sleep I've had in a long while. What time is it? Wow, it's 10:30? For me, that's super early. That's early for you? Okay. This is the second Saturday in a row that I've woken up before noon. Am I slowly shedding my vampiric traits? Well, that was my nickname growing up. Especially because not only did I sleep in late and I was nocturnal for fucking years, but also because I used to stay in the complete dark in my room and in my house for whatever reason. As I draw the curtains and feel the sunshine flowing through the glass, I can't help but feel really content. In fact, ever since joining the literature club, even in spite of the festival, my mood's generally been so much better than usual. Perhaps it's due to what... I'm surprised he holds on to the festival this badly. The Natsuki and Monika argument is what made it so bad. The festival going terrible was disheartening, but I feel like it would have just been disheartening to do events. Not like, I don't see why that would have hurt the morale of the club. Like, the girls went through that together, and they, I feel like, should have bonded. Like, logically, in my head, if we went through a horrible thing like that, and everybody was upset, I'd console them and be like, you know, it's okay. We're going to share more poems tomorrow. We don't need new members. It's fine. But, like, the Natsuki argument made it so intensely rageful. It, like, escalated from a 5 to a 10. I love the festival music. I remember it being quite good. And it was a very good scene. Very enthralling. And the scene with talking to Monika on the roof after the argument was probably my favorite moment of the mod so far. Perhaps it's due to what I told the girls before we started our recitals. It's nice just to have people my own age to hang out with. But what if it's something more than that? Sayori, even though I'm thinking about her, brings that warm feeling back, although not as strongly. Could it be? I'm really starting to like her in that way? As if to interrupt my brain, my stomach grumbles. Guess I'll give this muse over breakfast. What if I like having today? Cereal, toast, fried egg, sausage, bacon? So many choices. I think egg, sausage, and bacon will do for now. Don't make me hungry! Aww! Much better. I can see why Sayori mentioned breakfast in her first poem. There I go again, always thinking about her. Now, to be honest, as much as I enjoy all the girls' company, I'd be lying if I said I'd be as excited if I were to spend today with any other girl. Maybe it's because of the history we share, or because Natsuki's a little too cold for my taste, and Yuri's a little too quiet. I would love to hang out with Yuri. She is so interesting, and I bet she would adore that. I bet she has such a confrontational problem, so much anxiety. I bet if you, like, offered a hand to her and said, you want to go out and talk about horror? Because I fucking love horror and writing. I would absolutely love walking around the park talking about the lore of Silent Hill or something with Yuri. Oh, man. Or I'd read a book with her. Can you tell I like Yuri yet? I don't know. Since day one, I've always been comfortable talking to Sayori, and that's never changed. I swear. I read somewhere that if you can go years without talking to a friend, then when you do finally reconnect, if you're able to get along like nothing ever happened, then it's a sign of true friendship. I agree. Me and my friend Gloria are like that, you know. I've known her since I was like 10. And we never hung out much until we were like around like 15, 16. But we started meeting up like weekly back then and calling a lot. And we were pretty close for like many years until like 2020. But then as we were adults and I became a nocturnal and I had a weird job, it was like I didn't talk to her that much, frequently anyway. But we'd still call and watch new videos together, and she'd come over to help me with the stuff every once in a while. But now I only really have ever, recently we've been talking more, but for the last like 4 or so years, we were kind of only seeing each other once or twice a year, which is kind of sad looking back on. But whenever we talk, it was like no fucking time passed. It literally just felt like we were like 15, 16 again, making stupid ass Ratrapina videos, and it makes my heart feel warm. And now her wonderful engaged boyfriend Kevin is fucking wonderful too. I love that man as well. Sorry, not to muse on my own friends. And you guys as well. Always thank you for joining. I'm not saying that as if I was like, oh no, I just included you guys. But frankly, these streams are a highlight of my week. I only stream on Saturday and Sunday. And I just really look forward to being here with you guys. I'm even shaking. You can't tell, but I'm tapping my legs. All right. Or am I looking into this too much? Feelings. There was me thinking that stuff when you do in math is hard to get your head around. One thing that never changes is Sayori's inability to get me up on time. Sorry, to get up on time. I'm a little dyslexic. 5 minutes pass and I grow impatient. Fishing out my phone, I shoot her a text. It's noon, you lazy girl. We've got pumpkins to carve, remember? Minutes tick by without a response. Sayori? At this rate, I'd probably have more of a two-way conversation with a mime. Man, how creepy must I look just aimlessly standing outside her house. With a sigh, I open the gate and head to her house. This is her house? Oh my god, I'm so used to Doki's summertime. I thought that this was like fucking, I imagine this is the pool room. The locker rooms. Lil Kah vibing. She is vibing. Sonjako says, what is bro yapping about? My friends! I know, I can be wholesome occasionally. We're gonna have to work on her sleeping patterns. This is a weird house. That's like a back door because there's light coming through it. I always knew she could be a little lazy, but this is getting annoying. Sayori, it's me. Sorry, I didn't want to wait outside. King. Are you addressed?
Ratrapina.
Ender Raiden. Ender Raiden followed me home. Thank you so much, Ender Raiden. I really hope you're enjoying your time so far, because I know I am. That's funny. It must just be like a Doki verse of reused backgrounds. If I strain my ears, I can faintly pick up the sound of her voice. She's not replying to me, though. It sounds like she's talking to herself. I can't quite pick up what she's saying from this distance. Oh no, what is this going? Probably sleep talking, and knowing her, sleep talking about food. I'm nearing the end of my patience. Okay, that's your last chance. If you're getting changed or anything, you can't be mad at me. Man, her room is a mess. And Sayori herself is tucked away in the mess of pillows, blankets, and the duvet that forms her bed. Yeah. Is this from the original game? Wasn't this messy in the original game? I guess it was. I never noticed all the paper, and I don't know, I never noticed it. And Sayori herself is tucked away in the mess of pillows, blankets, and the duvet that forms her bed. There's a swath of hair that's fallen into her mouth, and she's drooling slightly. She's curled up into a ball with her arms hugging herself. It's a strangely adorable sight, but I feel bad in having to wake her up. As I draw closer, I can finally make out what she's saying. And to my dismay, it's nothing wholesome at all. It sounds more like she's softly whimpering to herself, and I can almost spot glistening wet trails down her cheeks. Seeing Sayori cry is a sight I wish I'd never have to see. Can't help it. What's she talking about? Sorry, I'm so useless, but really trying for everyone. Oh, man. She flips over restlessly, a sob accompanying the movie. Oh, man, is she having insomnia? But it's so hard, so tiring. Don't want to do anymore. No, please. Oh, is she sleeping? Is she sleeping? Someone? Anyone? I know, selfish. Sayori! Her head turns slightly, almost as if she heard me. Her eyes remain shut, so it's impossible to tell if she's awake. Sayori, it's me, Ratsmith. It's okay, I'm here. No, I don't want to go. Oh, she is sleeping. Didn't work last time. They said it would work. Fresh sobs fill the room. She cries harder. Her voice breaks completely as tears drip down her face. At this point, I've had enough. A strong protective instinct within me demands that I reach out and gently clasp one of her hands with mine. With her hand in mine, I gingerly shake her awake. Sayori! Redsmith! And with that, the final mysterious utterance. Her eyes flutter open, with panic momentarily flashing through them. When she sees me, she visibly relaxes and sits up. Oh, hi, Redsmith. Oh my god, I got fucking PTSD seeing her in this outfit. It's adorable, but holy shit! I got PTSD seeing her in that outfit. Because this is the only time you ever see her in that outfit in the original game. Well, you all fucking know. Oh my goodness. Kind of scared me for some reason. I got like trauma pop scared. Right? Yeah. Oh, hi, Redsmith. She hastily turns away and tries to discreetly wipe her face. The moment I saw it, I was shocked they put it in the game. Yeah, that's like almost scary attention to detail. Oh, seeing her just casually in it makes me not feel good though. And which is sad because I actually really like this outfit on her. It's so adorable and so fitting, but like, oh, I'm like getting flashes of, oh man. I'm still trying to process what I've witnessed. Me too, MC. Sayori, are you okay? I think you were having a nightmare. Oh, was I? I don't remember anything like that. I was literally right here listening to you cry. You didn't have to say that, Ratsmith. Of course you had a nightmare. You had some really concerning stuff. Please don't embarrass her. She anxiously bites her lip as she replies. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you worried. You seriously need to stop thinking that you're a burden. It's my job to be concerned about you. Well, what are you saying? We're best friends? Okay, that's fair enough. You're really silly sometimes, you know that? What's going on, Sayori? Please, just talk to me. She looks ashamed as she gets herself out of bed. Oh my god, I just realized I totally forgot what we had planned for today, and I overslept. Redsmith, I'm so sorry. I'm such an idiot. She flails around, and on instinct, I reach to pull her into a hug. Clearly, this takes her by surprise as she doesn't make an effort to return it. At least initially, but after a while, she eventually starts to weakly hug back. Sorry about that, chat. As we break apart, Terry smiles, clearly trying to put her nightmare behind her. Thank you, Redsmith. You always know how to make me feel better. Anyway, you have a lot to do today, right? Let's get started then. Is she really going to try and ignore the elephant in the room? Sayori, don't you want to talk? No, sorry, I just really don't want to talk about it, if that's okay. Another glimpse of this concerning side she works so hard to pass off. And yet, there they are again, those walls I can never get through. But, Redsmith, please. It's nothing. Everyone has nightmares. She seizes on my moment of silence. Anyway, can you just give me a moment to get dressed? Then we can start something spooky. Start getting spooky. Coffee says, does she know? Oh, man. With a sigh of resignation, I leave and close the door behind me. We can get some pumpkins from the supermarket. You've got a knife at home, right? Yeah. So, what kind of things should we carve into them? Bats, skulls, all those cheesy Halloween things, right? It's tempting to not answer. To give Sayori a taste of real medicine. I don't think she's aware of just how frustrating this is. Then again, do I really want to ruin the day? Sarah's clearly trying to put it past us. Much as I want to know what's going on, she's really not in any mood to divulge. And bringing it up now would probably ruin the mood and day for both of us. Besides, I can't really stay angry at her. Her generally bubbly persona is so infectious. Only someone without a heart could be immune to it. I begrudgingly smile. More spiders? Forgot how much you're terrified of them. That's accurate. I fucking hate spiders. I have terrible arachnophobia. Like, legitimately, I'm not afraid of spiders. I have a bad phobia of spiders. Like, really bad. Like, literally, I unironically had a panic attack in middle school when a spider dropped from the ceiling and landed on my shoulder. And it is actually my most embarrassing school moment of my entire life. I was like crying and screaming in front of people. It's that bad. Yes, it is really that bad, chat. Unironically, have a terrible phobia of spiders. Oh, come on, like you're any better. I am. Okay, maybe with the big ones. Even though Halloween isn't as largely celebrated here, at least compared to Western countries, shops still have made a decorative effort. All of the cheesy, cliche Halloween decorations can be seen on both the exterior and interior of the shop. Luckily for us, all of the pumpkins are right at the front. Wow, these are huge, which means we have more space to make some awesome decorations, don't you think? Her eyes meet mine, the cheerful enthusiasm still bouncing around in them. Yeah, good thinking. Let's get these 3. Do you mind if I grab some food for later? Yeah, sure. What are you thinking? Pizza? Not exactly the healthiest of choices, is it? Hey, I don't see you chomping on salad, you know? Yeah, it's fucking... Can't dispute that. Hey, man, I can fucking go for... Look at MC. Don't diss on pizza, okay? Minika, I need to raise my fucking chair. Hold on. Alright. Sorry. My back is really hurting today, chat. Oh, man. Tell you, man, don't get old. Shit. What is my chair stuck on? Okay, we're good. Can't dispute that, huh? But in all seriousness, Sayori, maybe you should try something that isn't just junk food. I worry about you sometimes, you know. I know. You don't need to, though. I'll make more of an effort soon, I promise. Alright, fine. Pizza it is. But only if I get a slice. Or 2. Deal. In an attempt to display the masculine bravado, I volunteer to carry all 3 of the pumpkins. In hindsight, given how much my arms are screaming at me, I immediately regret this decision. Can't believe you didn't let me carry any of them. You're so silly sometimes. It's no sweat, Sayori. No sweat at all. Don't drop them, don't drop them. What? The pumpkin is shaped like your head. I swear to God I will throw one of these at you. You wouldn't dare. Besides, I don't think you'll be able to lift it high enough. I hate how true that is. Sayori 1, Ratsmith 0. That's so unfair. You're taking advantage of the poor situation I'm in. Not true. If I recall correctly, you're the one who insisted on carrying these. Coffee says Sayori eating pizza, not PNG. Okay. I thought it was an actual link. Oh, it like popped as a link on my end. She adopts a comedic smile, super low male voice. It's okay, Sayori. I'm a really big, strong guy who can handle all these pumpkins. Okay, firstly, I do not sound like that. Right? Innocent smirk is my only response, which turns into indignation. Indignation. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah. As I blow a puff of air into her face. It's a little victories in life. So, which shape should we go with first? See, they're adorable together. I love these 2. Let's keep it simple for now. We can go with a generic jack-o'-lantern face. Why generic? I would do Jack Skellington. Yeah. I think I've done that in the past. I pull up a reference photo on my phone. We've got to start by scooping out the insides, though. Ooh, pumpkin seeds. Oh, I love pumpkin seeds. Oh my God, I haven't had them in so long. Oh, I just thought of that when she mentioned scooping them out. Let's cut a hole in the top. A look of steadfast determination. She slices away the top of the pumpkin, exposing the contents within. She looks really cute with that look on her face. Her nose is scrunched up as she's focusing intently on her task. And the best part is she's so oblivious to how endearing she really is. Come on. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Okay. Oh man, it feels so cold and sticky. I can feel it. Like, I can imagine it. Even though it's been so long since I've carved a pumpkin. It's slow but steady work. As we scoop out the inside, I do my best to not focus on how soft her hands and arms feel as they brush against mine. There. Now my hands are all sticky. Isn't it interesting on the main game? It's actually Sayori that flirts with the main character. But in this game, she seems like she's adopted the ignorance and like obliviousness of the MC, and now it's the main character that's like slightly more flirtatious. They've swapped roles almost. Now my hands are all sticky. Yeah, mine too. Say, do you want a new hairstyle? Oh God. I gritted and reached forward, aiming for Sayori's head. Don't you even think about it! Okay, I won't. I hold my hands up as a sign of peace. Sarah remains backed away. She backed away from me, a suspicious look on her face. As she lets her guard down and comes closer, I dart forward and boop her on the nose, leaving her an orange smear. Hey! Meanie! I'm gonna get you for that. Only if you can actually catch me. I laugh and dart away from her strike. Sorry, it's never been particularly coordinated, so it's pretty easy to dodge her clumsy attempts. As she comes in for another swipe, I catch her wrist in with my hands. She's squirming and wriggling, doing her best to escape my grip. Unfortunately, due to the slipperiness of the pumpkin coating on both of our hands, my grip isn't as strong as I'd like. She manages to twist her hands free and lands a respectable orange smear on my cheek. Aha! I told you! Her victory is as short-lived as I managed to return the favor down her neck. Yeah, okay, a truce! For real this time. No tricks? No. Swapperoni? Oh yeah. Swapperoni even. We still have to carve the pumpkins. Okay, fair enough. As we wash our hands, Sayori takes out a pumpkin and starts to trace a face onto the pumpkin. I'm looking through the cupboards, trying to find a knife that's big enough. This one will do. How's this? I wander over to the left of Sayori. This is unfair. How's that girl who was up late? And how is it that the girl who was late to wake up and get ready still smells really good? Really? My nose doesn't work, by the way, Chet. Do you know that? I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but my nose actually does not work. I cannot smell anything. I can breathe, kind of. I have terrible allergies, but I can breathe most of the time. I cannot smell. I have not since I was like 10. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Do women smell good? You smell just a normal woman? And you're like, woman pheromones. That's so weird to me. I don't get that. A faraway detached part of me vaguely remembers something my biology teacher was saying about pheromones. Well, it smells really great. Smells? Huh? Oh, damn. Did I say smell instead of look? Guess I'm a little hungry. Yeah, it's perfect. I'll start carving it. Coffee says, woman. Bro, fucking Leon. There. Whoa. Wow. That looks really great. We make an awesome team, don't we? Yeah, we sure do. What about the other two pumpkins? I was thinking we could do a bat for this one. And we can just keep it simple for the last one. Like carve boo into it. Perfect. Yeah, well, here we go again. Aw, shit. Here we go again. A while later, and we're finally all done. Our handiwork sits proudly in front of us. Job well done. The others are gonna love them. I just realized we look like two proud parents. That is a weird thing to say. Except our kids are the pumpkins. Okay, that's more adorable now. Sorry, it breaks out into giggles. Red Smith, you've always been really funny, you know that? One of these days I'll learn how to take a compliment from the opposite sex. Especially when it comes from someone I think I'm starting to fall in love with. Unfortunately, that day is not today. As I feel my cheeks heat up, I'd be very surprised if Sayori didn't pick up on it. Anyway, I had a lot of fun today. Sadly, I've got a lot of homework to get on with, so I'm gonna have to go. But I'll take a pumpkin with me. Anyway, I'll see you on Monday. It would be so fun if I was still in school and to have a homework buddy. Like, especially if they had the same classes. Like, if you had the same classes, just doing your homework together so, like, you could just split the questions. Oh, that'd be so nice. Less work. And, like, not just sitting there staring at paper for an hour. Oh, and look, I know you're concerned about me, about what happened earlier. Please, just try not to worry too much or anything. I'll try and tell you when I'm comfortable, okay? Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. With a click, the door closes behind me. I don't get much time to stew over the day's events, though as my phone blares to life, it's my mother. It's the mother with the Riz look! The Riz face! Oh, the mama! She's my new waifu. I'm kidding. Hi, Rat Smith. How have you been doing? Are you eating well? Whoa, Mom. Slow down. I'm fine. School's going well. Sakurai started talking about World War I. So history's pretty enjoyable. Kobe says, hot Mamma Mia! Oh, yeah. About the eating part. How are things on your end? Stressful. I want to come home and see you. Been feeling ever so guilty about being away. Nah, it's fine, seriously. Since joining the club, that lonely feeling has pretty much disappeared. Plus, Sayori and I are hanging out a lot, so it's nice to have some regular contact with her again. Oh yes, that club of yours. You said it was a literature club, right? Mm-hmm. Ah, well, that should mean your grades for Japanese will be fantastic, right? It's definitely helping. And the other club members? Yeah, we get along pretty well. One girl's really shy, the other one's kind of cold, but I think she's a softie at heart. Oh, and Monica's the president. Oh, the Monica you used to share classes with? When you had a crush on? I didn't have a crush on her. Oh, don't you fucking lie. Don't you even lie about that. Of course not. So, being around Sayori again, when I called you last week, you were on at the park with her, right? Yeah. I'm so happy for both of you. She was always your best friend growing up, although, perhaps it's motherly intuition, I get the feeling that you and Sayori. What about us? I can sense her knowing smile even over the phone. Well, you tell me. Oh, is the mom plot going somewhere? Yeah, I'll tell her I'm developing feelings. Well, truth be told, Mom, I think I really like her. Like, in that sense. Ah, yes, I did think this day would come eventually. Look at my little boy all grown up, falling in love with a girl. Mom! Sorry. I guess I should have seen this coming. Given the way you used to act around her as a kid. Always looking out for her, protecting her from the things that scared her, sharing your food with her. Wow, he is a gentleman. Quite the gentleman you were. Really? You had your suspicions that early on? Motherly instinct, sweetheart. I had the weirdest schizophrenic moment, chat. I thought someone just tapped on my fucking shoulder and it freaked me the fuck out. That was the weirdest experience. That never happens to me. Okay, then. I felt like someone tapped me on my side. I was like, what the hell? Anyways, sorry about that. Motherly instinct, sweetheart. We share a laugh. It was confusing at first. I didn't really know what these feelings were. I started to notice little things about her that I didn't see before. Like how pretty her eyes are, or how nice she smells, or how cute she looks when she's trying to concentrate. I sighed dreamily. Yeah, I'll admit it, she got me good. So what's holding you back? Well, I don't really know girls that well. How am I supposed to know if she likes me back? Ah, teenage love. Well, look at it this way. When a girl likes you, she'll do a few things to try to signal that interest. Does she maintain eye contact with you a lot? Laugh at your jokes? Offer to come with you to places or invite you along? Compliment you? Kind of, yeah. I mean, a lot of those things, yeah. Sometimes she acts a little bit off. As in there are days where she doesn't really want to talk to me or anyone else. Something that she's hiding. She keeps her walls up and doesn't let me in. Like today, she was having a really bad nightmare. Saying stuff like she's really tired and she feels bad for feeling useless. She never wants to talk about it and just brushes me off whenever I try to help her. Well, there's a long gap in your history together. Perhaps something happened in her life, something that she isn't ready to share just yet. Patience is a virtue, sweetheart. You'll have to understand it from her perspective. Sometimes people just don't want to share. I know it must be frustrating. You want to help, but she's just not letting you. Yeah, as much as we would like, sometimes we just can't force ourselves into someone's life like that. Besides, we have no idea what her reasoning is. I'm sure she'll tell you when she feels comfortable doing so. But that doesn't mean... doesn't that mean she doesn't trust me? I mean, not necessarily. Yeah, that's what I said! Not necessarily. From what you've told me, she enjoys spending time with you. She certainly does trust you, just not on that level yet. It'll come in time. Anyway, unfortunately, I have to go. A lot of work has to be done still. It's lovely talking to you again, sweetheart, and keep me posted on the Sayori situation, especially if anything major pops up, okay? Sure thing, Mom, and thanks. Your advice has been really helpful. You're very welcome, darling. Goodbye. Beep. Both my mother and Sayori are gone, and the room feels strangely empty. As I meander upstairs into my room and flop onto my chair, my mother's words echo in my mind. Maybe Sayori does like me too then, huh? Well, even if she does, what am I meant to do? Am I meant to make the first move? Ask her to a date? Or be my girlfriend? I am terrible at making the first move. Coffee says Sayori got that devil inside her. Oh yeah. If it's like that Robin devil, wow! Wow! Although, if we've been hanging, just us two, isn't that already technically a date? Yeah! I don't know. I think I'll just see how the next couple of weeks go and try not to push anything. Primarily because I don't know what I'm doing. With a weary sigh, I boot up my computer. There's no way I'll be able to get any homework done with all this on my mind. Lil Kah, please don't fall. Hold on. Gotta sit up straight. Alright, we're good. You good? She's good. Video game should be a nice way to relax. It's Halloween coming up, so let's pick a horror game. This one looks tempting. Third-person survival horror police detective nightmarish simulation. This will do fine. What? He's still a gamer. This mod is very heartwarming, I have to say, actually. Like, very surprised. I just hope it doesn't get crazy again. I'm really curious how the... Oh, I really want the Halloween party to go well, I swear. RE2? I did sound like Resident Evil. I was curious if that's what he was referring to. Man, I do regret staying up late yesterday. I knew it would be a bad idea. I knew I'd struggle staying awake. In more ways than one, I really am my worst enemy. I feel that, MC. But you just need to force yourself to have a bedtime and commit to it, brother. Wearily, I pull myself back to the land of the living, determined to make an effort to pay attention to Sakurai. Would anyone care to give me a brief recap of the events that took place at the start of the war? It's alright, don't all line up at once. I grin at him, marveling at how his humor possibly is the only thing keeping me awake. I hope he doesn't ask me, though. It's hard enough staying awake, let alone actively contribute. Luckily, Shiori spares me from that possibility, giving him a perfect answer. Yo, we got a bot in chat. Someone ban that bot's bitch ass. Monica be proud of my alliteration there. Well explained. Your teacher definitely deserves a pay raise. He chuckles himself, carrying on. Well, I paid attention for a couple of minutes. That means I'm entitled to a nap, right? Bruh. This guy. Oh, we get another backstory. Nice. Okay. Hey, Radsmith. Yeah? She looks shyly at the ground. Do you think we'll be friends forever? What do you mean? That's like the question every child asks. Unfortunately, it's usually a no. With these two, I have faith. They've remained close after all this time. Like, we're pretty young. We've been friends for a while. We moved to junior high school. We'll still be friends, right? Even if we move to high school. Yeah, so what the hell, my computer crackled. Where's this coming from? Of course we will be. You're my best friend. I always enjoy hanging out with you. You're my best friend too, Radsmith. Oh, I wonder if this is why she was depressed. Maybe the only comfort in her life was the MC, and her parents seemed kind of cold towards her. Like, they never actually opened up to her. They just treated her like, you have to do this. And so, like, her only comfort in life was just MC, because she moved from her childhood school. And so when they split apart, maybe it, like, really upset her. That might be the case, actually. You've always been really nice to me. I just don't want to lose that. Sayori, being so silly. I know. I have an idea. Something that means we'll always be friends. Oh, what? We should get married. Married? But isn't that what grown-ups do? Yeah, but we're 8 now. That's a pretty big number. Anyway, what do you think? If we're married, doesn't that mean we'll be friends forever? I think so, yeah. I mean, my parents are friends. They're married, so that must mean that's how that works, right? Okay. How do we do it then? I think you have to get a grown-up to say it. Let me go find Mommy. Hang on. Coffee says high school to high school. Oh, no. Yes, darling, what's up? Me and Sayori are getting married. Marriage, eh? My, that's really mature of you two. She smiles fondly at both of us. Oh, you two are so cute together. I love his mom. But being married isn't easy, you know. You have to support each other, and more importantly, you have to do special things for your partner. Like what? Mom leans forward, a playful look in her eyes. Things like sharing your chocolate, Sayori. Sayori gasps. Do you think you can do that? And Ratsmith, you'll have to compromise too. What does that mean? Let's say one day you want to play video games, Sayori wanted to go to the park. What would you do? Easy. We'd go outside first, then come in and play. Come on, Mommy, this marriage stuff is so easy. Mom chuckles to herself. Oh, if it were that easy. Yeah, because fucking adults suck. Ah. Perfect reasoning, little MC. Ah, yes. Well, you're clearly ready then. Yeah, that's what I thought. We'll be best friends forever. Even in 50 years? Even in 50, 100? Wait, that's a big number, right? Bruh. With a start, I'm jolted back to the present. Jeez. This wasn't the kind of history I expected to learn about when I started this class. Man, where did it all go wrong? We used to be inseparable. Best friends until the end, no matter what happened. I know we're talking and getting along these days, but there were a few good years we had no contact. Maybe you should stop avoiding bringing that up with her and talk about it. Maybe she feels bad about it and it's irking her. Like she's doing something wrong and she feels insecure and that's why she's depressed. Like, bring up, why did you separate? Just be honest. Be like, I didn't think about it. So sorry. Of course I care. Maybe just say you were anxious or something. Just talk about it. Don't be evasive. And she says she loves being around me and she didn't want to lose what we had. Even though she probably felt estranged as we begin to drift. Sakurai talks, an uncomfortable feeling of guilt bubbles within me. But we're friends now, right? There's no sense of lamenting on the past. Now, everyone, open your textbooks to the segment on trench warfare. I want you to write out the main features, what it was, how it worked, and how both sides tried to break out of it. Well, it looks like I can't get away with just idly listening in on the background anymore. After a while, the bell rings, the unusual stampede occurs with students eager to head to lunch. As I'm making my ways over the courtyard, I spot Natsuki. Oh god, are they gonna make us fucking choose to hang out with Natsuki? Because I don't want to. Hey Natsuki, how you doing?
Oh, it's you. I'm alright, I guess.
It's an awkward moment of silence. A given, I suppose, as this is one of my first times talking to Natsuki one-on-one. Looking forward to the Halloween party?
Should be fun, I guess.
Her attitude irks me so bad. By the way, I don't suppose you've seen Sayori, have you?
Don't you guys walk to school together?
Yeah, but she wasn't there this morning. Wouldn't reply to my text. I had her walking alone.
Huh, weird. Nah, I haven't seen her. I'll tell you if I see her.
Thanks, I'm on my way to have lunch. If you want to join.
No, I'm good. I've already eaten anyway.
Oh, okay. See you around then. She dismissively waves and turns away. So I'm guessing, because we talked to Yuri first day, and we started with Monica, she just does not want to talk to us. Kawi says, huh, layer 3 weird. Layer 3 weird. She hasn't eaten. At least let the MC let you eat then. Oh, he's a gentleman. Maybe he would. I still care for her even if she's a fucking bitch in this mod. My god, she's a bitch in this mod. Like, sorry. Main game Natsuki is endearing, and I quite like her character. A lot, actually. In this game, she irks me. She irks me so bad. How have I never noticed these? I never noticed these, what do they call them? Cinder block windows? I've never seen a high school with those. That's so weird. It's kind of cool, though. I wonder if she's like this with everyone she meets. I don't have much time to ponder the questions. I once again spot Yuri on the way to the courtyard. With Sayori absent, I don't really feel like sitting alone. Yuri seemed happy to talk last time, and I can't imagine today would be any different. Hey, Yuri. Once again, my greeting startles her. It's slightly comical, although I do feel a little bad for making her jump. Ugh, Ratsmith, what is this music? Sorry, I didn't expect to see you. I'll stop being a ninja, I promise. You better, Kathy's gonna be pissed. She laughs softly, closing her books and pulling out a box of food. Mind if we sit outside again? She nods and stands up. Aw, they're getting along. By the way, have you seen Sayori around? Sayori, does she not walk with you? Nope, she didn't meet me in the morning, didn't answer my calls. Just wondering if you've seen her or anything. I can't say that I have. Apologies. No worries, I didn't expect you to have. I don't think she came to school today. Temporary lull in conversation feels a little awkward. Yuri isn't the greatest with leading a conversation or diverting a topic. Fuck! I'm like Yuri in that way. Fuck! I can't carry a conversation. Fuck! I'm not seeing enough movement here, ninja bruh. Oh my goodness. The temporary lull in conversation feels a little awkward. Oh, sorry, I just read that. She's fiddling with her hair, clearly thinking hard for something to say. Anyway, she's so adorable, though. I love Yuri. You know, I'm curious. What are your thoughts on Halloween? You know, given how you like horror so much. Oh, well, are you sure you want to know? Of course. I'd hate to bore you. Not at all. I asked you specifically, after all. Wouldn't bore me in the slightest. Well, to be truthful, while most people typically feel frightened, by all the monsters and horror villains that come out to play. Halloween, ironically enough, makes me feel safer. Why is that? It's a weird way of wording it. I feel like I belong. If that makes sense. That's so funny. That's not weird, is it? Oh. Yuri. Let's go, ADHD Yuri, let's go! Oh, I'm so excited for the Yuri route now. I fucking love Yuri. Yuri, seriously, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to make fun of you or anything, I promise. What do you mean by belong? Well, it's a day where most people get into the spirit of horror. If only for one day, it's a day where the macabre becomes the norm. I get a sense of belonging from it because Halloween is typically comprised of horror stories, movies, etc. Although I'm not much of a fan of the commercialism, it detracts a little from the actual Halloween's meaning. I kind of agree. Ah, you mean like all the cheesy bats, spiders, skeletons hang up? Yeah, honestly, I totally agree with that. Precisely. Yeah, it's understandable. I'll admit it, I'm not huge on horror. But speak for yourself, MC. But Halloween's always been fun. Sayori and I used to prank each other, scare each other with stories, that sort of thing. Obviously, we haven't done that in a good few years. Another pang of guilt. Spending such a day with someone. I imagine that must be wonderful to share. It's definitely something. We carved pumpkins together over the weekend. We'll be bringing them to the club, actually, so you can check them out. I look forward to it. Back to your initial question, though. As frightening as horror villains can be, I'd be hard-pressed to deny that their personalities or motives are interesting. Take Frankenstein's monster, for instance. The very fact that it isn't given a name, only referred to as the monster, makes you think it would behave like a mindless beast. Yet once it's creative, it is aware of its own identity and becomes frightened. Yeah, honestly, of the classic horror stories, all the good OGs, you know, Frankenstein's my favorite. I love Frankenstein. I would, like, if I had to pick a classic Halloween monster to go as for Halloween, I would pick Frankenstein. I almost got the 5 head for it. When it's Halloween, I dress in my wolf outfit, Yuri. Oh, yeah. Yuri's that fucking wolf gif. She's the fucking, let me pull it out. Let me pull it out. Yeah, this is, this right here. Wait, where did it go? Where'd my gif go? There it is. All right. This is Yuri waiting for Halloween to rise each year. This is her. She said, "My time. The macabre's awakened." She said, "I will." Okay, sorry, Chad. My bad. I'll stop my fucking dogging. Yet once it's created, it is unaware of its own identity and even becomes frightened. It's even able to forge relationships with a family of peasants and even saves a human girl. Yet it is continually misunderstood, even being shot for its efforts. Even after being mistreated by its creator, it still mourns the creator's death. Hardly the behavior and emotion you'd expect a typical monster to display, don't you think? I just realized, is Chopper's backstory from One Piece based off of Frankenstein? There's so many similarities. Well, I can always count on Yuri for a thought-provoking discussion, that's for sure. When you put it like that, I can definitely see what you mean. I guess just labeling something as a monster, people automatically assume it'll behave like one, right? So in giving it a personality and, well, human emotions, it does make you question whether the monster is really, well, a monster. Oh, he's speaking to Yuri's lingo now. Definitely. It's honestly fascinating. The rest of the lunch break passes in a blur. Before I know it, the bell rung. It's time to go. I love that he's being friends with Yuri despite, you know, her being so shy and her being on the Sayori route. I love it. Sayori's been on my mind all day, and no matter how much I try and distract myself, she's probably just ill. I wonder if picking Yuri the first day is somehow affecting Sayori. I really hope not. Given the stuff she eats, I guess it was bound to happen sooner or later. Still, I can't hurt to check for myself. Hey, Sayori, it's me. Was wondering if you were okay, you know, because you didn't come to school today. There's a muffled shuffling as I hear footsteps slowly walk towards the door. You didn't have to. I just wasn't feeling well, that's all. I've been trying to sleep it off, so that's why I missed your calls. Sorry. No worries. Hey, what do you have? A sore throat? Fever? Just got a really bad headache. Feeling really dizzy. I can get some stuff from the pharmacy if you'd like. Should make you feel better. No, it's okay.
No.
Sayori, please. I think I'll be fine, so don't you worry about me. As she's talking, I can't help but notice what a mess her room is. Sayori's never been on the neat side, but this looks worse than usual. Please offer to clean it for her. And you're taking medicine for your headache already? Huh? She frantically follows where I'm pointing to and swiftly hides the medicine packet in her pocket. Oh, those. Yeah, see? You don't have to get medicine for me at all. Right. Anyway, I'm sorry if I'm not in the mood to talk. This headache is real meanie. If you don't mind, I'm going to try and get some more sleep. See ya. Sayori, wait. What is it, Redsmith? Look, I know you're concerned about me, and it's really sweet. But for once, can you just stop it? I'm okay, and I'm just really tired and not feeling myself. Sayori, spending time by yourself and trying to sleep away depression is not going to help, girl. MC, please intervene with this. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. I'm just really not in a good mood right now. It's okay. Or maybe it is best to back up. I don't know. It's complicated. Everybody's depression is different. I guess it's on me for worrying too much. But I have a feeling that Sayori's head is terrible when she's by herself. I feel like it is genuinely not healthy for her to be by herself like this. Like, she clearly cannot cope well with her problems at all. Her coping is writing poems and hanging out with her friends. And unfortunately, people-pleasing, which is not a good coping method. Being by herself just feels like she beats on herself, and she makes her depression worse. Not that it's her fault, but you know what I mean. Not like this, yeah. It's okay, I guess it's on me for worrying too much. Well, I hope you feel better soon, Sayori. Soft click of the door is my only response. That does not leave me with a welcoming feeling. Ugh, I don't like that. Something going on here I'm not realizing. The nightmares, the day where she's not herself, the refusal to accept my help. And then the next day she's totally fine. Back to her cheery self. Ugh. Am I overreacting? I don't like this, chat. I don't like it. Maybe I do just worry too much. Thinking about it, if the roles were reversed, would I find her overbearing? You haven't really been overbearing, MC, at all, to be honest. Although I don't have anything to hide. Well, as Mom said, I have to give it time. I guess all I have to do is wait. Yeah, it is good to space things out, not be overwhelming. But I don't think he has been. Hopefully it'll be that simple. For now, I'll just play along with her and try to dial back my concern. As tough as that'll be. Chat, I am totally down for another day of Doki Blue Skies. Do you want more? I'll take like a 3 or 4 minute break if so, because I need to use the restroom and I'm feeling really hungry. But if you guys would like to listen to some more, I'm definitely down. So let me know what you think. One more says coffee. Refreshing crispness in the air. Ooh, it's nighttime. It looks really kind of creepy like this, actually. Let me save really quick. The coffee says one more. Matt says one more. All right. If y'all want one more, I want one more. But you guys know how I am with Doki. Frankly, for those who don't know, I have a problem. A Doki problem. I want you guys to know that when I'm not playing Doki, I'm watching other people play Doki. Or Doki mods. Or I'm watching people's Doki fanfics. Or I'm writing my own videos for Doki. It's a problem. It's a problem. I need more Doki. I might even stream on a weekday if the Doki withdrawal symptoms get too badly. The withdrawal symptoms are bad, chat. I start having dreams about Monica. I start thinking I need to see them again. Anyways, I just made like the Robert Downey Jr. meme face. Like the, you know, whatever. All right, anyways. Let's go ahead and take a 4-minute break. I will be back very shortly. Minika, I don't want you to fall. As much as I'd love to have her sit in front of the camera, I have no way to do that. So, yes, I will go to the BRB screen. And for those watching on YouTube, skip past the BRB screen. It'll be up the entire time. You won't miss anything. But yeah. BRB. Let me actually change the music while I'm gone, though. Oh, sorry about that. All right, I'm going BRB.
The colors they will won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Save me. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. The colors, they won't take me. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. They won't stop. Violent, gritty waveforms, squeaky, screechy, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a grieving ribcage. Save me, endless of meaningless cheerleader.
Get bugged. What's the song? Get bugged. Hey, come on. Get bugged. Don't say that. Get bugged. I'm gonna rap. Get bugged. Stop. I can't stand it. Get bugged. Hey, can you can it? Bugged.
1-2 with the buckle you crew. The Lugan buckles his shoes that say 1-2 with a ragtag team of hooligans led by the man who cares the least, the Lugan. He doesn't care about your dad or care about your mom, but when your punk ass gets whooped by us, it's the bomb. You piss one of us and the penalty's a beating, cause if you wanna mess with us, you'll leave bruised or bleeding. Katana to your gut, scale, fry pan to your butt, penny, slingshot to your eye, great, stabs you with a knife, sender, shoot you in the head, Renner, takes your skull after you're dead, calls you friggin' stupid, blah. Don't mess with a crew, bitch. Blah, blah, blah.
Get bugged.
1, 2, buckle you bruise. 3, 4, buckle you more. 5, 6, go suck a dick. 8, 7, we gonna trade that. 9, 10, buckle you, cause we can. 11, 12, go to the hell. 13, 14, you need more pay. 15, 16, and get buckle beating. Buckle with a 1-2, buckle you crew. The Lugan has 1-2 on his shoes. I never said we avoid any trouble. Buckle you crew is full of rebels. We young and stupid and we know it. Go find a dick and banana and blow it. Go find your pillow for your bed and throw it into the river and watch it float away like boat. Yeah, take that you bloody bitch bastard.
Shut now, cause I gotta have the last word.
Hit you with this shoe, leaves you black and blue. Penny throws a dart at your butt, leaves you with the cuts. Fires another arrow, steals all your marrow. Smokes you with the mallet, sleep on the street without a wallet. Get buckled, 1, 2, buckle you.
Hello, Rat members. Sorry you had to listen to Get Bucked. I'm so sorry for you. Oh, man. I thought I had my Doki playlist on. Never mind, I guess. Let's go ahead and continue with some more of this fantastic game that we are doing here. All right. I am very excited for what comes next, I have to say. I brought myself some fruit snacks. But hold on, let's get Monica back up here. There we go. I got her in the spot where she shouldn't fall. There's like a certain spot where I can hook her ponytail where she won't fall. Ah, it's genius! Monica, you're gonna watch all my streams now. At least my Doki ones. Alright, here we go. Oop, forgot to turn the music down. Alright, chair. Okay, we're good. We're good. The vibrant flurry of reds and oranges and yellows gently swirling down the treetops. It's definitely autumn. And with the autumn comes Halloween. While I'm not into horror as much as someone like Yuri, I've always enjoyed Halloween. It gives a good excuse to indulge in all things horror. Not to mention prank friends and enemies. Man, Sarah and I used to go all out on each other when it came to the Halloween pranks. Speaking of, she's late as usual. Ah, Sayori, there you are. Hurry up or we'll miss out on all the fun. Oh, what is she dressed as? Oh, that's awesome. Oh my god, her costume's fucking great. It's actually a really nice looking costume too. It's not lazy at all. What is she, fucking Red Dead? What is she? Ah, I love it. Cowboy Sayori. Hell yeah, Devil Hunter. What is she, fucking Alucard Sayori? Oh, man. I'm going as fast as I can. I took a little nap after school, so I was putting on my costume. A little nap, huh? Something tells me this nap was more than just a cat nap. Well, you still look pretty nice, at least. Cowgirl, huh? Liking the Halloween twist on it. Has a really cool vibe to it. You look great as well, Ratsmith. I was eating a costume for ages. It's really bringing me back memories. Ah, thanks. Yeah, can you believe I actually put effort into this? Laughed to myself. There I was thinking, an outgrown Halloween, yet here I am. What is he dressed as? Well, you have to. It's Halloween after all. Just wonder what the others are going to look like. Her question lingers in my head as we make our way to school. Along the way, I spot a couple of other people also dressed up. One guy doesn't look too out of the ordinary. Brown fedora, red and green sweater. It's his glove that's a giveaway. It's a sports row of blades. Upon closer inspection, his face looks charred and burnt. Oh, he's Freddy Krueger. Impressive makeup, to say the least. Right? It's Freddy Krueger, right? Yeah. Sari flinches as she passes him. I don't like to look at that guy. I bet it'll give me nightmares. Whether that was an intentional pun or not is up for debate. Oh, yeah, it's totally Freddy Krueger. That's awesome. Oh, look at them, Ratsmith. Can't help but grin to see what Sari's pointing to. Group effort with one person in a brown Great Dane dog onesie. Next to him stands a nervous-looking guy with shaggy brown hair. Confident-looking blonde man leads the pack, accompanied by two women. It's a pretty big contrast in the costume we saw beforehand. Hell yeah, I fucking love Scooby-Doo, for those who don't know. I am a huge... I've always loved Scooby-Doo. Always, still do. We'll watch some more on movie night, chat. We will. The walk to school feels more like a parade with a variety of characters, ranging from horror to cute, western to eastern. Creepy-looking pale girl with jet black hair covering her face ambles us past without a word. Sari clings to me. Why do we have to dress up so scarily? Well, it is Halloween. I know. Just some of these costumes and the makeup are so convincing. I squeeze her hand gently. Though last Halloween, there was a guy dressed as a fucking gigantic Squidward, and it was so amazing. I wish I took a picture. Sayori, they're just people having fun. Look, I'll say hello to the next one. You'll see they're just celebrating Halloween. Something to be afraid of. She doesn't look very convinced, but nods anyway. Next person to walk by us doesn't look too scary. Kind of looks like a janitor with dark overalls and expressionless white mask. Sure, the mask is a bit unsettling, but at least he... Okay, never mind, he has a huge knife. Hey, nice costume. Masked man doesn't reply, although he does stop walking now. He's just standing there wordlessly looking at us both. I don't think this is doing Sailor any favors. You, on your way to a party? No response. He tilts his head. His fingers fiddle with the hilt of his knife. Well, Sayori tugs at my sleeves as the man carries on walking. Maybe he was a mime. Sure, let's go with that. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. Oh, it looks awesome at nighttime, man. I fucking love that. Oh, that's great. School grounds look completely different at night. With the lights out and the usual noises absent, the whole building has a totally different vibe. I can't help but shiver slightly as we draw closer. It's crazy how the hustle and bustle of the place really brings it to life. With all of that gone, the sleeping school looks like the typical haunted buildings you see in horror movies. Oh, it kind of does. The windows, devoid of any light, are sinister and uninviting. The faint light of the moon basks, and the grounds are in an ethereal glow. Either way, we must be the only students who are breaking into the school to celebrate Halloween. Hardly the most wild of places to break into, but the sight in front of me confirms that it's perfect for the festivity. Redsmith, don't tell me you're scared, Sayori. Hey, you are too. Puff my chest out in a comedic display of Fox Bravo. I never know how to say fox. I'm just gonna go with false. I am not. Coffee says, we cookie bustle it up in here? That's amazing. She playfully rolls her eyes. If you say so. By the way, where are the others? Right behind you. Cannot help but let out a yelp of surprise as the unexpected voice causes me to jump out of my skin. Wait, who said it? Oh, I don't know. Meanwhile, Sayori in a furious fit of giggles, shaking with laughter. Hey, what's so funny? Tell me you weren't scared either. I saw her coming. Monica, let's go! She's adorable. New wallpaper for Halloween acquired. Monica, yeah! My neighbors hate me. All right. She is beautiful. She looks like a Toho character. Monica holds an expression torn between sympathy and amusement. Sorry, Redsmith, it was too good an opportunity to pass up. Should have seen your reaction. I pull a face. Very funny. Nice costume, by the way. She does a twirl. Thank you. I wasn't so sure to go with in the end. That's a full-ass costume, Monica. Oh, I love it. I love it. I felt weird putting on a costume. Can't even remember the last time I did anything for Halloween. Guessing this is the first time you've broken into a school, huh? You shouldn't be proud of that, Ratsmith. Oh, come on, Monica. Where's your rebellious teenage spirit at? You're a witch after all. Aren't they meant to get up to mischief? Yeah, come on. It'll be a lot of fun. No one will find out. All the excitement of preparing for Halloween, I totally forgot that Monica was a perfect student. The thought of it breaking in, especially into a school, must be completely foreign to her. Still, sometimes you've got to have a little fun. Today of all days as well. Rice's smile works its way onto her face. Just for today. Ooh, look how this looks at nighttime. I like this. I like this. Ooh. As it turns out, breaking into a school is kind of easy. That, or we just got lucky. We managed to find a window that's unlocked. The interior of the darkened school looks just as spooky as the exterior. Yeah, it is, but I love it. I love it. My imagination is doing me no favors. Every sound makes me exceedingly unwelcome, like we've stumbled into the den of a monster. I wonder if Yuri and Sayori, or if Yuri and Natsuki are going to be there or not. Even with Sayori and Monica near me, I can't help but feel uneasy. I was all for the idea of breaking into school, but now that we're actually inside, it's just dawning on me how creepy darkened schools really are. It's subliminal. It's beautiful. I swear I heard a rumor that a couple of years ago, a student committed suicide at this very school. Did she hang herself? I shiver as I simultaneously try to block out the memory and remember more of it. No, that wasn't it. She just disappeared one day. No trace of her, almost like she was just deleted. Gone, like that. I mentally shake myself. No, that didn't happen. These are all just silly rumors that the kids like to spread around and creep each other out. Part of me can't help but imagine what if that did actually happen. Hey, an alternate reality. We're in Baldi's Basics. Yeah, except instead of being bright and empty and liminal, it's just the opposite. Would her ghost still be roaming these very halls, twisted with vengeance, prowling for victims? He's a ghost believer. I'm not at all, Chad, if you can't tell. What if? Although I do love ghost stories very much. Here we are. Monica's voice snaps me out of my spectral spiel. We're outside of the club room, and I can spot Yuri and Natsuki inside. poring over a pumpkin carving. It's a shame we're doing it in this room. Oh, why? Well, it's Halloween, right? Classroom opposite to us is where that one student hung herself. I freeze as Monica winks at me opening the door. She's saying that to spook him! Darkies basics, bruh. Hey, guys. You two look great. Look at this. This is awesome. Oh, man. Oh, look at Yuri! That's such a Yuri one. Oh, I love it. It's so gothic. I forgot she's very gothic and into that kind of thing. This is lit as fuck. I love this. I adore this, as a matter of fact. Yuri blushes. It looks like she's gone for some sort of gothic vampire outfit, which given her the taste of horror and poetry. It's a really good fit. It is a super good fit for this club. Oh, thank you, Monica.
Yes, I am.
Yacht, madame! It is quite enjoyable to express my love for horror in this way.
Let's fucking go!
I'm so weirdly excited. I love this. Poems are, of course, gratifying to write, but this makes a nice change. Sari wanders over, trying to figure out what Yuri's meant to be. Are you, a vampire? Yes, a gothic one. In the vein of Annie Rice's vampires. It's not too dark, is it? Relax, Yuri, it's Halloween. It's pretty much a day dedicated to horror. It's fitting. I really like yours as well, Natsuki. Pretty spooky. Oh my god, that's so funny. I actually like it quite a lot, though. What is it? I know that's a reference to something, but I can't think what it is. Is it just a generic skeleton? No, right? I think that's from something. It actually reminds me of Charlie Murder for some reason. Am I the only one? Gummy says, Yuri, bite me. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Natsuki's so funny. She really stands out compared to these. Oh, but I love it, though. Oh, man. She looks like a fucking 10-year-old. That's so funny to me. Oh, shit. Oh, that should be your name for today. Wait, what? Pretty spooky? What?
Sayori, where the heck are you?
That's spooky! Oh my goodness. That's so funny. That's spooky. That's your new name. It's super fitting. Natsuki looks at Monica and Yuri in a desperate plea. After getting no response, she sighs deeply and starts up again.
Sayori!
Yeah?
That is literally the stupidest thing I've heard all day.
Everyone but Sayori breaks out into laughter. Hey, that's super mean.
Sorry, but it's the truth.
That is so stupid, but it's hilarious. Oh my god. Natsuki Murder, oh yeah. Dude, you know what would be a great Halloween costume party if we all met in person again? Fucking dressing as the Charlie Murder cast. That would be fucking awesome. Oh man.
Sorry, but it's the truth.
But it's cute.
Cute? I'm a skeleton. How in the world is that cute?
No, they are. I love skeletons.
It's Halloween. Is they supposed to be like the opposite of cute?
Well, I won't lie. It's a pretty fitting name, that spooky. She grins. Sorry.
Oh, come on. Yuri could come up with a better nickname. Yuri?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot here, Natsuki. To her credit, at least she didn't call her Nat Spooky.
Ratsmith?
Sorry, I really can't deny Sayori her moment of glory.
Fine, but only if I get to give her a dumb nickname too. Wait, Sayori, what exactly are you? What exactly are you? A cowgirl, right?
Natsuki tips her hat down and adopts a southern cowboy drawl. It's high noon. Not a very good one. There's a silence for a moment. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the tumbleweed going by. Husk to Dawn says, Hi, Taylor, it's me, Taylor number 3, your favorite. Welcome in to the Halloween ddlc moment. I am loving this. I hope you will as well, Taylor number 3. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the tumbleweed going by. Fitting for a cowboy, at least. Sayori, it's midnight. It's high moon, then. Oh, my goodness.
You've been watching too many spaghetti westerns, Sayori.
Spaghetti? Now I'm just hungry. Oh, this is part of the reason why I like Halloween. It really brings everyone together, even in the premise of festivity is a bit dark. Aha, I figured you'd like Halloween the most, Yuri. It's pretty much a day dedicated to horror. Although it's pretty great seeing a skeleton, a cowboy, a vampire, and a witch all in the same room. Not exactly every day you get to see that. Look how, like, bright Monica is compared to the others. I love it. I love it! I just remember all the silly things we get up to, all the pranks, scary movies.
Yeah, it's pretty silly, but that's what makes it fun.
Oops, I skipped something.
Plus, I can't wait to scare you all my ghost story. It's gonna be the best.
Oh, did they write poems for this? Oh, I'm excited. Oh, that's spooky. Please don't make it too scary. We already passed a bunch of people in terrifying outfits on the way here. Why is my posture so bad? My back. Oh, shit. Fuck. It's because my ass is huge, chat. No, I'm kidding. Let me back out of that. We already passed a bunch. Oh, sorry, we just read that. This horrible guy with a glove made of knives. Yuri smiles softly. No surprise she recognizes the character. Ha! You won't sleep on a night with, will you, Sayori?
Sorry. Can't make any promises.
We all share a collective laugh as Sayori pouts. Ahem, speaking of festivities, I brought something that I believed. Oh my god! This organ remix of the ddlc theme. Oh, this is fucking great. I didn't realize what it was at first. I brought something that I believed would contribute to the intoxicating nature of the mysticism of Halloween. Sorry, it would be mysticism, right? Or is it mysticism? I actually don't know. Hey, let's see what Google says. I'm just curious. No, I want to, oh, here we go.
Mysticism.
It's mysticism. I said it right. No, I didn't. I said mysticism. Fuck. It's rather decadent, but since it's a special occasion, Yuri slides with a slender black-white bottle out of her bag. Its glass takes an alluring shine beneath the fluorescent light. I was able to find nice Chianti. Eh? Yuri? Is that apple cider, Yuri? No, I think it's wine. They're referencing something. In Act 3, Monica says that one time Yuri brought out a bottle of wine in the club. I'm so glad they're bringing in Monica's talks and making them a reality. That's fucking awesome. Freaky? Yuri wanna actually bite down on some motherfuckers tonight. Should be like, Monica, come here. Sorry, what am I saying? I've got something wrong again, haven't I? Oh, I don't think alcoholic drinks are allowed on school grounds now, are they? Not to mention we're underage anyway. Although that's never really stopped anyone from drinking. I'm sorry. I just thought that given we're trespassing anyway. I don't know what I was thinking. Now the atmosphere is ruined too. It's fine, Yuri. At least you didn't bring it during a regular club meeting. Just be careful not to let anyone catch you with it. I'll have to admit though, you're the last... Oh, why am I doing Yuri's voice? I'll have to admit though, you're the last person I would have expected to bring something like that here. Pfft.
Yuri must be under the influence of the witching whore or something.
Witching hour, sorry, I said fucking whore. What am I saying? There's still an hour or so until the witching hour.
You know what I mean.
Hey, it's okay. Oh, hey, it's okay. I'll just add it to the story. The story? Yeah, you know the story that we'll be telling people about later tonight.
Hey, you better leave that spooky stuff out of it.
Nope.
Sayori!
That's spooky! Alright, cut it out, you two. Alex says I had to stop by to look at my favorite Yuri. Don't tell Taylor number 3. I think Taylor number 3 is here. This is great, Alex. You should stay for a little bit. It's the Halloween party, and it's fucking fantastic. To be honest, though, I am a bit curious about how the wine tastes.
Oh, come on, Monica. Aren't you supposed to be the responsible one here?
You're right. She casts a wistful gaze at the wine, and she says that, though. Sayori and Natsuki seem to be glancing at the bottle curiously as well, while Yuri hesitantly stows it back in her bag. Okay, everyone, let's move along to the main event, shall we? Who wants to share their poem first? Ooh, I'm loving it, like a ba-da-ba-da-ba. All right, let me get some fruit snacks open really quickly because I am a little hungry. I'm gonna be eating some taquitos after this, though. Me and Alex are gonna share.
Yes, I am fuming at the
Who do you guys think? Who should we do first? I don't know. Let me eat these fruit snacks for a second while you guys decide. Go ahead and pick someone. This is a fruit snack eating stream now. I love what they did with the classroom. That's fucking awesome, man. Ah, I love it. Yuri? Yumbo! Yumbo! Hold on. Hold on. Alright. No dialogue? Maybe afterwards. This remix is making me laugh. Yuri's poem is called Ethereal. Sombra? I never know how to say that word. Sombra, right? No, that's not sombra. That's a different word. What? I kind of know what this means. A mood? Yeah. Okay, I thought so. Oh, wait. Sombra or somber? Do they mean the same thing? Okay, so I wasn't completely wrong. Whatever. Anyways, ethereal. Somber sounds of midnight malice float around a chastised chalice, riding otherworldly winds, letters torn from nails pinned. A looming figure takes my hand, leading me through with sympathy canned. Cumbersome weights ride my shoulders, with the serenity of falling boulders. Their words are muffled by lament. False reassurance fails to dent the fierce facade of fleeting fear. Time is lost, no longer here. Cobalt nerves, fractured soul, with the luminescence of coal. Clacking footsteps from below. Echo, 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 echo. Wow. British moment, bruh. Oh yeah, I guess that is how they spell it, isn't it? Wow. I like it. Am I too stupid? What was this one about? Summer Sounds of Malice? Okay. Is it about a ghost? I'm not sure. I don't actually know what it's about. It's about a genie-like ghost? Like how genies used to be considered evil? I don't know. For a moment, the room is silent. Oh no! I went too far, didn't I? No. It's just the kind of thing we're looking for. Would you like to tell us what you were thinking when you wrote this? Okay. Mary takes a deep breath. I love her in this outfit. It's a bit hard to describe, but sometimes there are nights where my mind just seems to be full of noise. Nights where I can hear. She trails off absent-mindedly. She get caught up in her own poem that much. Hey, Arthur Yuri! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get sidetracked. It's okay, Yuri. Don't feel like you have to rush. Yeah, take your time. Right. Well, as I was saying, I wanted to try and capture the feelings one might have on a bit of a dark night. Wait, aren't all nights dark? It's a metaphor, Sayori. I think Yuri's trying to talk about when people are going through a difficult time. That's right, Ratsmith. The dead of night can be very fickle. It can be a peaceful time as the world around us winds down. I agree. But sometimes being alone with your thoughts can be terrifying. This poem was an attempt to reclaim some of that darkness. Oh, I wish I could reread it with that knowledge. I totally misunderstood it, to be honest. Yuri's poems are really hard to decipher. But it did paint an interesting picture in my mind, though. Well, I think you did a great job with that, Yuri. Yeah, I really liked it. You did? Thank you. Lovely. Just lovely. Alright, next. I really want to see what Natsuki came up with. The dark. Sometimes I lie awake at night, sitting in a room devoid of light, and think about the monsters waiting in the dark. I can't even imagine what they look like. Maybe sharp claws and skin lined with spikes. Maybe a mouth that could swallow me whole. Maybe red eyes that could pierce my soul. They could eat me right now if they wanted. Yet they wait. Waiting for me for my eyes to close. Waiting for me to dream of the light. Waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But now, I'm thinking about the monsters. And I'm still lying awake in the dark. It's cute. I'm not gonna lie. It's cute. Sorry, Natsuki, it wasn't very spooky. I think that Yuri's was somber. It painted a dark picture. Natsuki's is like Monsters, Inc. I love it.
Yeah, I know it's not great.
Actually, I quite like it, Natsuki. I actually like it a lot, too. It's pretty obvious that horror is something out of your comfort zone, but you did an exceptional job of combining your style of writing with horror. Fear is a very complex emotion. Oh, listen to the music changed! I love it! So it's quite a challenge putting it into simple words, but I'd say you did quite well. I would have to agree with Monica. Fear isn't something that is meant to be completely understood. The complexity behind what a person fears and why they're afraid of it is something unfathomable. Your poem is about the fear of the dark, or more specifically, a fear of the unknown, yes?
Yeah, just, I don't like not knowing what's out there. I don't like not feeling safe. My poem is all about how your imagination plays tricks on you when you're in the dark. You know, there's no such thing as monsters, but like, you can never be completely sure. That's what scares me, that uncertainty.
I can relate, but as I was saying, it's certainly a feat encapsulating something as complex as fear into 4 simple stanzas. Natsuki smiles proudly.
What can I say? I'm good at what I do.
Thank God this is going fantastic. This day is peak, I agree. God, the festival had me so scared for how this was going to go, but it's going great, and I love it. Well done, Natsuki. Sayori.
Sayori, if you say that one more time, I'll...
Anyway, moving on. Bruh. I love it. Oh, who for last? Let's see what Sayori has to say next. My old friend, there is a dark and hollow thing that follows close to me. I like that she capitalized thing as like it's like a, you know, whatever. There's a dark and hollow thing that follows close to me and clings. It sticks to me, turns and turns. When I spin around and discern, in the dark, in the deep, the faintest shape that it keeps. It goes away when the sunlight shines, the sunlight sweet and warm and kind. But does it really? Is it gone? Or does it secretly keep on? Is it really hiding there, staring from beneath the chair, glaring from atop the stairs? Nowhere, but yet everywhere. In the corner, in the gap, I stare in, and it looks back, weighing down, draining out. I actually really like this one. That was a great poem, actually. I like it, because it can be applied to many more things than just a spooky monster. It can almost be like encapsulating like a dark feeling, like a mood. I like it. And good imagery, too, from Sayori, actually. Might be my favorite one so far. The Natsuki one was really good, though. I don't know, they're all really good. I don't know, they were all good. That one was probably my favorite, though. That was very interesting, Sayori. I always enjoy seeing a poet step out of their comfort zone a little bit, especially when it comes to writing horror. What do you mean? You typically don't write darker poems, correct? Unless I've misinterpreted. No, you're right, Yuri. That was a real change of pace, and it was fun. Well, I'm glad my suggestion has gone down well, then. I figured it'd be fitting for the occasion. Don't give her too much praise. She'll start thinking she's the next Stephen King. Hey, I'd be a great horror writer. Actually, no, wait, I wouldn't. I'm not big on, like, you know, actually scary stuff. Makes sense. What's this poem about, anyway? Ooh, well, it's about whatever you think it's about. That's what I love about it. You can, like, make it whatever you want it to be. It could be Sayori's depression. It could be a stalker. It could be anything. I like it. Are you trying to sound like Yuri? No, silly. I didn't write it with any specific thing in mind. It can be about whatever you fear the most. Hiding away, always there, never leaving. I love it. You're a genius, Sayori. Even when you think it's all sunshine and rainbows, never truly goes away. It's like Paranoia, the poem. So, it can be whatever you think it is. A terrible secret, a scary monster, a childhood fear of the dark. It could be made up, or it could be real. It doesn't just scare you. Maybe whatever it is drains you as well, bit by bit. Ooh, it is spooky. That is spooky, actually. Sayori's horror, the breakfast monster. I love that she did something adorable like that, but I'm glad she made a really good poem, actually. And that's what makes it scary, knowing it's always there. Holy crap. It's safe to say that no one expected that from her. The temporary silence in the room confirms that. Suki frowns, evidently nonplussed? I have never in my life heard this word. Nonplussed? Nonplussed? What does that even mean? Describes being so surprised, confused, or perplexed. No one is sure how to react. Oh, it's like perplexed, I guess? Wow. You learn something new every day. Suki frowns, evidently nonplussed by what she's heard. Even the cool, calm Monica looks a little taken aback. Yuri, on the other hand, smiles contentedly, seeming unfazed by the somber explanation coming from Sayori's mouth. Wow. Wow. Okay, it's not just me who didn't see that coming, right? Laughter fills the club room. I mean it, Sayori. Your use of metaphors and use of darker thematic imagery was very refreshing to see.
Just do me a favor and don't turn into another Yuri, okay?
Natsuki.
Kidding. It was great, Sayori.
Oh, you guys. I love this day. Oh, I'm going to miss Blue Skies when it's over. I love it. I really love it so far. Monica. Woohoo! Woohoo! Let's see what Monica's doing. Oh, I thought it was going to be short. Reverie. I wake up. Cold. Black night. Silent and still. I fall to my knees. Splinters in my hand. Dust in the air. Cold. Where am I? I reach for the light I need. Is it there? The switch is pressed. I feel the warmth on my face, and my hands, and my arms, and my... I wake up. It's dark all over. Cold. Silent and numb. I reach my hand out. I have no eyes to see, but I can feel it. I press the switch. The warmth feels me. The dark comes again. I die again. I wake up. Noise in my ears, voices, cold. I reach out and feel nothing. Where is it? Wasn't it real? Wasn't it here? Everyone reaches, but nobody can touch it. The dark comes again. We all die again. I wake up here again. Nani? I actually don't know what this one's about. Is it like being... Is this one about a ghost? Let me read this one again. Reverie. I wake up. Cold, black night, silent and still. Okay. I fall to my knees, splinters in hand. Dust in the air. Cold. Where am I? I reach for the light I need. Is it there? The switch is pressed. I feel the warmth on my face and my hands and my arms. Okay, so like you're in a dark place at night that's dusty. You have splinters in your hands, so it's like old, like an old wooden building, and it's cold outside. In the middle of nowhere. You wake up. It's dark all over, cold. Silent and numb, I reach out my hand. I have no eyes to see, but I can feel it. I press the switch. The warmth feels me. The dark comes again. I die again. See, this is where I get a little lost. I reach out my hand. I have no eyes to see, but I can feel it. I press the switch. So is this really about like being a ghost? Is it like you lose all of your senses, but you're just wandering around aimlessly in a dark void of reality, not able to understand what you're looking at anymore? I wake up, noise in my ears, voices, cold. I reach out and feel nothing. Where is it? Wasn't it real? Wasn't it here? Everyone reaches, but nobody can touch it. The dark comes again. We all die again. I wake up here again. I wonder if it is about being a ghost. I don't have any other interpretation for it. Monica bows a little bit after she finishes. I mull over what she's read. I don't really get it. Yeah, that one was actually really confusing. That sounded like something Yuri would have written. Oh, is that a bad thing? Of course not. What does reverie even mean? I don't think I've heard of it before. It's an English word that means like having a pleasant daydream. But it comes from a French word that means madness. Appropriate for Halloween, isn't it? Monica smiles. Monica smiles looking a bit more sinister than usual somehow.
How cultured.
Yuri looks a little distressed at the implication of Natsuki's sarcasm, the idea that Monica's poem sounded like something she might have written. Do both poems relate to the poem? Do both meanings relate to that poem? You could say that. What do you mean? It reflects on how a blissful act can make the pain go away. For a little while. Okay, actually, I think I do kind of get it. I think I do get it. All right, guys. All of your it's like how like your actions are all temporary. Not necessarily futile, but it's like you get a moment of clarity before being shoved back into the dark. I definitely didn't look at it that way. All right, guys. All of your poems have been pretty good so far. Just wait till you hear my poem. Evil grin stretches across my face as I whip out my own poem. So we weren't able to write it, which means that we're like locked on the Sayori route. Oh, if you're this content, I'll be looking forward to your recitation. Huh. Did you put extra effort into this one, Ratsmith? Well, not quite.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's not a poem I wrote myself, Ratsmith, but I promise you it's very appropriate for the occasion. This is a poem that has an urban legend attached to it. Supposedly, if you read it out loud, you'll be cursed so that something tragic happens to you. Maybe even death. Ratsmith, that's so scary. I know, right? It's great. This poem is titled Tomino's Hell, written by a poet named Saijo Yaso. Sorry if I mispronounced. And it just so happens, this is the poem I'll be reading to you all. At this very moment. Ratsmith! Don't do it! What if something really bad happens to you?
Yeah, right. It's called an urban legend for a reason, you know. Emphasis on the legend, as in something that's not real.
Still, you like to see data on all the people who've read the poem so far. Statistically speaking, it's likely that something tragic will eventually happen to you anyway. I find that there's always some element of truth behind these stories, though. Of course, this truth might not reflect the literal meaning of the stories and legends. However, there's likely a message behind the legend.
Yeah, I'm not gullible enough to believe any of this stuff, though.
Alright, guys, let's settle down. You can all have your thoughts after I have read it. Oh, we actually get to read it, okay. Tomino's Hell. I'll read it in his voice. Elder sister vomits blood. Younger sister's breathing fire. While sweet little Tomino just spits up the jewels. All alone does Tomino go falling into that hell. A hell of utter darkness without even flowers. Is Tomino's big sister the one who whips him? The purpose of the scourging hangs dark in his mind, lashing and thrashing him, but never quite shattering. One sure path to Avicii I'm gonna assume, the eternal hell. Into that blackest of hells, guide him now, I pray, to the golden sheep, to the nightingale. How much did he put in that leather pouch to prepare his trek to the eternal hell? Spring is coming to the valley, to the wood, to the spiraling chasms of the blackest hell. The nightingale in her cage, the sheep aboard the wagon, the tears well up in the eyes of sweet little Tomino. Sing, O nightingale, in the vast misty forest. He screams, he only misses his little sister. His wailing desperation echoes throughout hell. A foxy peony. I never know how to pronounce that word either. Peony? I don't know. Opens in its golden petals. Down past the 7 mountains and 7 rivers of hell. The solitary journey of sweet little Tomino. If in this hell they be found, may they then come to me, please. Those sharpest spikes of punishment from Needle Mountain. Not just on some empty whim, is flesh pierced with blood-tread pins. They serve a hellish signpost for sweet little Tomino. I don't really get this one at all, if I completely agree with you. Not sure if it's just me overthinking it, but I feel a strange chill running down my spine after reading that. I mean, I got like the imagery provided, but I don't really understand what the message was at all. Ratsmith, that was seriously too scary. It was alright. I should probably downplay it, at least for Sayori's sake. Spooky Doki theme, I loved it. I'd have to agree with Sayori. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Oh yeah. Had a very creepy old-fashioned feel to it. After hearing that, I would have doubted that something bad looms in your future. Monica! Personally, I found that poem quite beautiful. Of course, it's certainly eerie. There are a lot of symbolisms and metaphors that I could pick out just from hearing that one reading. I think that I'll have to look into this poem more in my free time.
Psh, you guys think that was scary? It's pretty meh in my opinion.
Yeah, that's actually my least favorite of the day, to be honest.
That poet was clearly trying too hard to be edgy and smart.
If I may respectfully disagree, the tone and word choice of the poem matches its content. It's not written that way to simply be edgy. After all, if I understood it correctly, Tomino was banished to hell for murdering his own parents. Really? I didn't get that at all.
Eh? How'd you get that out of the poem?
Well, it mentions that Tomino is on the way to Avicii, the lowest hells in Buddhism. And killing one's parents is one way to get sent there.
Oh, well, whatever. I don't like it.
Well, you guys can agree to disagree. But whether you like the poem or not, you'd have to agree that it... I guess that's like a poem where like you need like a lot more knowledge to figure it out. Like it's like an ARG type poem if you want to look at it in that way. I don't like ARGs. But whether you like the poem or not, you'd have to agree that it and the legend attached to it are pretty interesting, right?
I mean, I guess.
It looks like Monica is like holding Natsuki's cheek. She's like, "Come here, Natsuki. You like it, don't you?" I love it. It's funny. Red Smith, I'm gonna have to keep a good eye on you from now on, just in case the legend comes true. Sorry, there's probably a bigger chance that something bad will happen to you first, given how clumsy you are. Hey! We all share a laugh with Sayori joining in after a moment of pouting. That was a genuine laugh I shared. I like his joke. Oh, guys, this has been so enjoyable. It's fun to scare your friends with silly pranks, and dressing up is also a lot of fun. Although, I don't really like horror that much. It's just so scary to think what could be out there. Ugh. Stop being a chicken, Sayori. Hey, you're the one who got scared by Monica earlier. The girls all laugh at my expense and let out a groan. She's never gonna let me live this one down. Touché. Anyway, it's ghost story time, right? I don't really know many ghost stories, to be honest. Sorry. But I looked on the internet to find some. Most were super long. Like this one about what was it? Some kind of sleep experiment?
Sayori, you're rambling.
Oh, oops. Sorry. I'm new to telling scary stories. I'm curious though, guys. What sights or sounds scare you? I'll be honest with you. Silence scares me. Especially after I've read a gripping horror story. It's interesting, actually, Yuri. Is it just me who finds reversed music really creepy? Now that's true. My piano teacher showed me a few reversed pieces once. Just felt wrong to listen to. It's true. There's a lot of truth to that. As a matter of fact, there's a Majora's Mask song that takes a comforting melody that like it normally would be uplifting, and it plays it in reverse in order to like invoke like a much deeper feeling. Because something about there's like psychology, like there's like music theory to this, where like the way that notes are played out, much like the way that people speak and like the tones of our voices and the spacing between our words, invoke certain feelings and tones. Even if you're saying something silly, you can say it in a sinister way. And music's the same way. Like the way that notes are played. I'm into music theory, by the way. I like it quite a lot. But the way that notes are played does actually like invoke certain feelings. And if you like play dissonant songs out of order or backwards from how they're supposed to be played, in your brain it actually can cause disconcerting feelings, which is why it's good for like horror, I guess. Anyways, it just felt wrong to listen to, especially when there's vocals. Ah, yeah, you start hearing things that aren't there, like Ashley's song from WarioWare. If you know, you know.
I don't know.
Come on, Natsuki, there has to be something out of there that creeps you out.
Ugh, you'll just laugh.
We won't. She's right, Natsuki. We've all shared. What is it? Natsuki averts her eyes, talking to the floor.
The noises that children's toys make.
That is a little silly.
It's like when I'm home alone and I think of like a Jack in the Box, playing it by myself. Creep you guys out too.
I think in the right setting. Out of context, not at all. I think it's silly. But like, in a horror game, like look at Five Nights at Freddy's, for example, you know? So like playing like a music box or something in a scary situation is like weirdly panicky because like it takes you out of it, but your body doesn't want to get comfortable because you're still ready to get scared, you know? No, I'm with you. I've always found anything to do with children is scary, especially in the dark. Sound of babies crying. Yeah, babies crying is though I agree with the main character the most out of all of them. Babies crying is It almost like feels cheap because it plays on like your natural instincts. Because hearing a baby crying is very disconcerting, and it makes you uneasy and worried. So like it naturally makes you more panicky. Just like that one fucking PT demo. Ugh, it creeps me out still. Normally it's annoying, but if I heard it in the dark and there was no one else around, I shiver. Well, it's fitting you mentioned that, Ratsmith. Don't you remember that argument we had on Halloween back when we were like 10? No. Sari, where's this going? We were both on our way to a Halloween party. It's pretty quiet out, so you could hear everything. I heard the sound of a baby crying, but it wasn't coming from inside anyone's house or anything. There weren't many people on the street either, and it definitely wasn't one of them. It was coming from down a dark alleyway. Chill runs down my spine as I remember exactly what incident she's talking about. I remember I wanted to go and investigate. I was scared it was a toddler in danger, but you didn't let me. You were too chicken to... Hey! Okay, we were just in a rush. But anyway, pretty creepy, right? Guess I can kind of see what you mean about babies crying being creepy. I was a bit scared myself. Looking back, I'm glad you convinced me not to go. Guess being a wimp has its perks, huh? Yuri, Sari, and Natsuki all laugh. Monika, however, looks like she's been slapped in the face. Guys, do you not realize how lucky you were? Huh? Oh god, you guys have no idea. What? Sari, did anything seem a bit off about that baby's cry? Sari scrunches her face up in an attempt to recall. No, not really. Well, it did sound a bit repetitive, though. Like, the cries didn't change much. Monika's voice shakes as she replies. Guys, that's what serial killers do, to lure out young women. Really? Never heard of that. Can't help but burst out laughing. What, pretend to be babies? Come on, Monika. You had me going for a second there, but you kind of ruined the punchline. She looks straight into my eyes. No, Ratsmith. They record a clip of baby cries and hide the speaker in a dark place. They prey on women's maternal instincts because they know they're attracted to the sounds of infants in distress. The laughter dies on my lips as a cold, sickening silence takes in place. Oh my god. That's why the cries didn't sound natural. They just recorded a small segment and replayed it over and over. It all makes sense now. The unnatural cries in the dark alleyway, meticulous, calculated effort to ensnare an unsuspecting victim. Wait, hang on. Didn't Miss Kazumi go missing around that time? Miss Kazumi used to teach Sari and I a long time ago. What happened to her exactly? Sari shrugs. We were told that she moved away to work in a different part of the country, right? People used to spread really scary, horrible rumors about what happened to her. They didn't really make any sense. Hang on. She had a child of her own last year. That year, didn't she? Oh my god. She did. My parents wouldn't really discuss her whenever I asked. They were super dismissive of the whole thing. I always wondered why. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah, it is fucked up.
Wait, you guys actually believe that?
Everyone looks at Natsuki shocked.
Oh, come on! There's no way you guys almost walked into a trap. Besides, that's just an urban legend.
What happened to their teacher then? She just disappeared and Ratsmith's parents refused to talk about it?
I don't know about you, but that just seems pretty convenient for the story.
Well, maybe some things are better off left unanswered, huh? Although I do hope Sayori and I are just misremembering. Well, on that cheerful note, how about we move on to the next story? I'd like to nominate Natsuki. Freaky? That is freaky.
My story?
Alright, chat, I'm really enjoying this, but I'm also really tired, actually, and really hungry. So I think we'll actually just pick off with Natsuki's scary story next time. So make sure you join early on next time to not miss it. But I'm a little too tired to continue. I've been reading for quite a while. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed, because I sure as fuck enjoyed this. Doki Blue Skies has grown on me tremendously. Like, I absolutely am adoring this. Like, genuinely. I still like Summertime a little bit better, but the quality and vibe of Blue Skies is really different. So I'm really enjoying this. Spooky Bookie with Natsuki. Ah, yes. Good stream. Thanks. I had a lot of fun. GG. Thanks everybody who's joining, even if you're not here anymore, or listening in the future on YouTube. Thank you very much. I really hope you're enjoying the series. And if you're going to bed, or just going to watch another YouTube video, have a snack, please enjoy your night. And remember, Rat members, stay cheesy. and good night.